2836 or 434-3170. Or visit us online at healthsolutionsSVG.com. You can also follow us on Facebook or Instagram. Health Solutions, where we are providing solutions in SVG with care.
Flo's prepaid customers can now unlock big bonus rewards like bonus data, prizes, and more every time you activate a 3-day prepaid plan or launcher. Activate a plan, then scratch to reveal your bonus data. Plus, get points for extra prizes. The more you activate, the more bonus data and prizes you can win. Get in on the big bonus rewards when you activate a prepaid plan. Dial *129# or visit topupflow.com to activate a plan today.
It's a mega flash sale at District Stairs SVG for 2 days only, Tuesday and Wednesday, while stocks last, so don't miss out. There are massive discounts across the store. 60% off faucets, 50% off light fixtures, all tools, crown moldings, laminate and vinyl flooring and baseboard, and 20% off on tiles and tin sets. Are you renovating, upgrading, or building? Now is the time to save big, but for 2 days only. This Tuesday and Wednesday at District Stairs SVG. Come in today. We are located in the Russell Shopping Plaza, Stony Ground. Call us at 457-6490 or 496-7648. We are open from 8 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. Sales are final.
The place to be on August 1st, Emancipation Day, is at the West Kingston Community Fair at the Nutrition Netball Center. For the kids, we have bunks and castle, trampoline, face painting, punchboard, puzzles, sweet stalls, games and treats. Adults, don't get jealous. We have ring toss, dominoes, card games, and a whole lot more. There will be food from the local variety of every kind. Only $10 per plate, full of quality and variety. You name it, we have it. Then the OTR foods will be done on the spot. Come get your madongo bakes and dukana. Of course, kongs, chicken, and liver roti. That's mouth-watering. A full stop bar awaits you. Music All Day and Dr. Fraser and Jomo Thomas will continue to educate us on the true meaning of emancipation from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Bring the whole family. Let us help to emancipate the youngsters whom we are helping to get to school. Come out for a worthy cause. It's the West Kingston Community Fair at the Nutrition Netball Center. See you there.
Bonady Supermarket in Kingstown, serving the nation with quality service and excellent prices. At Bonady Supermarket number 2, located at Upper Middle Street, we are proud to serve you. We are second to none. Call us at 457-1616. We at Bonady Supermarket number 2 will always be here for you. Bonady Supermarket, serving the nation with quality service and excellent prices.
Soundblast Entertainment exclusive rentals. We have LED bars, LED chairs, LED tables, trussing, speakers, and stage available. Bring your event to life with exclusive party rentals. For more information, contact 1-784-493-1361. 1-784-493-1361.
Looking for reputable, reasonable shipping services from the USA? No further than Fair Deal Shipping and Trading. Call us today, 407-822-6792. From our hub in Orlando, Florida, we provide complete freight handling services. We'll do your purchasing, we'll do your shipping, and everything in between. Whether it's ocean freight or air freight, commercial cargo or personal effects, big or small, Fair Deal will handle it all. Visit us on the web at www.fairdealshipping.com or just call us 407-822-6792. That's Fair Deal Shipping and Trading in the heart of Central Florida, your artery to the Caribbean and the rest of the world.
There are many cleaning companies, but there is only one company that cleans, and that is VinsiClean. So you don't have to wait for a season. Cleanliness is enough of a reason. Just finish building your dream home and wish to move in? Then VinsiClean is for you. Do you have oil mark where that car is parked? New tiles just laid and want to remove tile grout, cement, or paint? Vinci Clean is for you. Shampooing of chair sets, mattress, carpet, house cleaning. Vinci Clean is for you. So whatever cleaning you need and for the best prices and quality on the market, telephone 431-1360, 457-1649. Vinci Clean, Vinci Clean, Vinci Clean, the best in service.
We would like to say that Captain Bligh XO Aged Rum is the best rum in the world. And now we can. Voted the world's best rum at the World Rum Awards 2014, Captain Bligh XO Aged Rum. World class in a glass.
On Tuesday, August 5th, there'll be thousands of dollars to be won. A lotto jackpot of $186,000. A new home, car, or that college education.
Lotto, you have to be in it to win it.
Next Lotto jackpot, $186,000. $1,191,000. That's the Super 6 jackpot. For Saturday, August 2nd, you can be a millionaire with the next Super 6 jackpot. $1,191,000.
Get dinner and candles alight, popcorn for your movie night. One stop and get it right. It's that good. We've got what you're looking for. All the brands you love and more. Get everything at Massy Stores. Massy Stores is where you wanna be. We take care of you like family. We do all that we could to treat you like we should. It's that good, it's that good, that good. When you shop at Massy Stores, that good.
Massy Stores, our family serving your family.
The excitement is building for the West Kingstown annual raffle, with the grand draw happening live on August 1st at the West Kingstown Fair. First prize, a massive 65-inch Roku Smart TV. Stream all your faves in crystal clear quality. Second prize, a dreamy weekend trip for two to Mustique Island. Luxury, vibes, and pure relaxation. Third prize, a grand food hamper packed with all your favorite goodies. Plus, even more amazing prizes to be won. Tickets going fast, so get yours today and support a great community cause. It all goes down at the West Kingstown Fair on August 1st. You don't want to miss it.
While the New Democratic Party, the NDP, continue to represent the views of a significant number of Vincentians, the party is indeed obliged to recognize that we are now into new times. Through this radio program, the NDP hopes to keep in tune with the thinking of the populace, while offering leadership for the challenging times ahead. This program, New Times, is therefore for all Vincentians, regardless of political persuasion, to interact with the NDP in building a new team of New Democrats. Call telephone number 4565967 to interact with the party's host on this program, New Times, aired on this station, Nice Radio, from 10:30 a.m. It's New Times for a new team of New Democrats. The views expressed on this program are not those of Nice Radio.
We strive for what is right and pleasing in God's sight and a democratic right. We believe our country's future must be shaped by our own hands to ensure a strong foundation that's based on rock, not sand. The education of our children is the pride of NDP, and freedom of expression is a pledge of our gratitude. Oh, NDP, we love you so. One family, one destiny. We strive for what is right democratic high-speed. Let us put our heads together to keep our country's name and protect our youth from danger. Proud guardians we remain. Our women and our children will uphold with our men. The kind and gentle nation and living harmony and love. Oh, NDP, we love you so. One family, one destiny. We strive for what is right and pleasing in God's sight and a democratic life. We salute our founding members for the charge they gave to us to provide land for the landless, be honest, kind and just, a better life for every worker and for those for whom they care. To build one Caribbean, our peace and justice share. Oh, NDP, we love you so. One family, one destiny. We strive for what is right and pleasing in God's sight and a democratic life. Oh, NDP, we love you so. One family, one destiny. We strive for what is right and pleasing in God's sight and a democratic life. Oh, NDP, we love you so. One family, one destiny. We strive for what is right and pleasing in God's sight.
The winds of change are sweeping through the region. Change is long overdue. This is a new year. These are new times. We are the New Democratic Party. This is the New Times program with your host, We Are Ready. What about you?
I've been battered, bruised and torn, but I'm still here. Some days my life was filled with fear. Oh, but I'm still here. So many times I had to fight just to stay in the right. I have failed so many times, but I'm still here. I had many disappointments, but I am still here. There were days when I thought I could not make it, Lord, but I'm still here. So many storms I had to bear, Lord, for your joy they can't compare. Storms of sickness, storms of strife, oh, but I'm still here. I've been abused and misused, but I am still here. Been persecuted and accused, oh, but I'm still here. such joy to know that your love had kept me so. Through the valley I had to go, but I'm still here. I'm still here to praise your name. Lord, I'm still here. You took the blame. Seems like my life was all so wrong, but your love has kept me strong amidst the gloom and despair. Lord, your love has kept me here. I cried and I cried, but I'm still here.
Oh, yes, I'm still here by the grace of the Lord. Let me say a pleasant good morning to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And let me welcome you to another edition of the New Times program for today, July the 30th, in the year of our Lord 2025. My name is Adams, and I will be the host for today's program. Let me just remind you that the New Times politically sponsored program, it is sponsored by the New Democratic Party of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, the most popular political party, the one that the majority of persons support. Only political party outlived its founding fathers, and it will be the next governing party, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, after the next election by the grace of the Lord. The president and leader of our party is none other than 5 times elected Dr. the Honorable Friday. But before we go any further, as is usual, we will have our reading from the Bible. Reading, it says, "Blessed is the man that walketh in the counsel of the ungodly, the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law doth meditate day and night. And he shall be planted by the rivers of water, bringeth forth his fruit in his season. His leaf also shall not wither, and whatsoever he doeth shall prosper. The ungodly are not so, but are like the chaff which the wind driveth away. Therefore the ungodly shall not stand in the judgment, nor sinners in the congregation of the righteous. For the Lord loveth the way of the righteous, but the way of the ungodly shall perish." That is the first division of the psalm. That is the word of the Lord. May the Lord add a blessing to the reading, hearing, and doing of his words. Let me say a pleasant good morning to our esteemed president and leader and his family, the Dr. the Honorable Godwin Friday. Also to our president and past Prime Minister of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Brother Annie Eustace and family. To all of our members of parliament, both elected and nominated, and their families, present good morning to you. To all of our past parliamentarians and their families, a pleasant good morning to you. To our executive members and their families, to all of our past caretakers and candidates of the NDP and their families, pleasant good morning to you as well. To all of our chairpersons and their families, pleasant good morning. And to all NDP supporters at home and abroad, a very special good morning to you. And to the whole of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, it's a beautiful day. And we say a pleasant good morning to you and to the most wonderful people in SVG, the people of Central Kingston. A wonderful morning to you this morning. And to all persons, not Vincentians, but you're tuned into this radio station because you're interested in the welfare of our country. We're happy for that, and we want to welcome you and say good morning to you. The weather is breezy, it's sunny, it's cloudy, real good weather. So I trust that wherever you are, you might be experiencing that type of weather as well. Now, just in case, for those of you who missed when I did the first program after the carnival, I'm going to just repeat for those of you who might have missed it. For the past 4.5 years, I've put up with everything that really come through on the program. All the negativity, all the negative comments and whatever. For 4.5 years, been very patient with them, put up with all of them. But as I said then, after the carnival, this is the last part of the election year. Therefore, I wouldn't be putting up with any of those in this time. This time is time to encourage people to come out on the day of election and vote. Encourage them to vote for the New Democratic Party because it is the only political party that can replace the Unity Labour Party in government at this time. So this is time to rally with the NDP and encourage people to support the NDP because the only changes that could take place, the only change that could take place in terms of election is for you to vote out the Unity Labour Party and vote in the New Democratic Party. That's the only change that can take place right now. And I encourage you to make sure that you be a part of that change and encourage people to be a part of that change. Welcome to New Times. Hey, Midge, morning.
Morning. First of all, I'm going to be on the program this morning.
Well, I expect that, so I was wondering when I hear your voice.
Yeah, I'm just doing a little homework here.
Okay.
But I'll be there within half an hour or so.
No problem at all.
And I am going to have a rebroadcast on the program of my presentation of last Monday night.
Yes.
I think it's that important that the cricket matter. Lovely not Dennis will work that out.
Definitely. As a matter of fact, we're working on it right now.
Okay, good. But the second and more important point I want to make, and I'm going to be very heavy and substantive on the program today, guys.
No problem at all.
In the constituency and nationally and politically. But I'm glad on the note in which you start the program today, about the seriousness of the program.
Yeah.
This is a program to get the New Democratic Party government into government.
Oh,
That's what
yes.
we are about as an opposition. I've been patient and I've listened and I've been tolerant. But as recent as through the night of this week, I've listened to the gentleman who identifies himself as Mr. Hamilton calling the program. He's been very caustic, disrespectful to Dr. Friday, myself, and occasionally Daniel Cummings. And not I don't mean by criticism, but actually in an advisory that the New Democratic Party is not worthy of people's support and to be in government. He identifies himself as a supporter of the Unity Labour Party. And he makes requests and identifies this as the worst opposition and the worst things of the leadership of this party. There's really no room at this time in the election to accommodate Mr. Hamilton and his carrying on.
Well, I listened to a certain clip. I think it was from last week. And I was pretty upset with the comments I heard there from the same gentleman.
Yeah, because he's been playing us off. One time he comes and he gives a sense of being objective and he's trying to find a way. I don't have a difference of having disagreement. Yeah, thank you. But when you openly and unfairly.
Yeah.
The character and the thing of the party, ethos of this party.
Yeah, I mean
it's not the place.
It can be good because when you refer to the members of the party as nincompoop and waste of time, I mean that is outrageous, and it's something that cannot really be tolerated. There's no if and but about
that. But he feels that you have a tolerance level for him, and that he will come here and manipulate you and manipulate Dougie. And then he rise up. Let Mr. Hamilton take his ignorance and his whatever it is elsewhere.
Well, I done sung the caution this morning.
I don't hide behind fig leaf. I don't need Mr. Hamilton.
Not only for him or personally, but for everybody who might be on the negative line right now.
You can't come here and advance the New Democratic Party's mission and objective. Take your things them somewhere.
That the mission is just to encourage people right now to support the New Democratic Party.
You know, take it somewhere.
Yeah, encourage the change right now because that's what is in the air. St. Vincent and the Grenadines need a change, and the only political party that could bring about that change is the New Democratic Party.
Well, that's it. So when he comes, then thanks but no thanks.
No, when? If he comes.
If he comes, thanks but no thanks.
Yes.
Right.
You know. All right, mates. Take care.
Later.
All right. A good thing I take the call, because I didn't ready to take call. I didn't see the number, so I didn't really know. Definitely.
The spirit guide.
Yes, sure enough.
You know, we have an election to win.
We can't play the fool with it.
Make room for negative.
Definitely.
Go somewhere else with that.
All right, mate. So see you in a while.
Good.
Okay. God bless. Yeah, that was the major. No stranger to the program. You know, on Wednesdays he is always in the program. Very rare that he will miss a program. Happen once in a while, but that's because of other duties. But you will hear from him. You will hear from him a little later today. He will be in the studio, and there will be lots of things to discuss, lots of things to speak about when he gets in. We will get into some things before he comes in, though, but I want you to listen to this song before we get into anything. And if you're listening, take the advice of the young lady who's singing.
They say NDP is not the team for you to rid SVG of poverty. But I say, no way. Friday has the best team. If we vote for ULP again, our children's lives will be at stake. Because ULP don't care for us. All they want is power and authority. If we vote NDP, we'll be saving lives. So let's come together and vote NDP. Let's vote NDP. 'Cause together, everyone will achieve more. Let's vote NDP for progression and not segregation. 'Cause now is not the time for separation. But I say speaking and manipulation. And let's vote NDP. Vote NDP for a better SVG.
intentions. Our role is important because NDP can't do it alone. Friday and his team ahead. Don't be afraid to vote. Let's join hands to create a nation. We don't have to be against each other. So let's give NDP the support they need. Be it country, tongue or grenadines. If we choose them now, our future won't crumble. So let's be a team and vote NDP. Let's vote NDP. Cause together, everyone will achieve more. Let's vote NDP for progression and not segregation. Cause now is not the time for separation. But I started speaking and manipulation. And let's vote NDP. Vote NDP for a better SVG. Let's show you LP that unity is the strength. And with NDP, we are making change. They have the plans we need for growth and sustainability. They reduce unemployment among us all and decrease our VAT too. It will be timely, but yet effective, cause they are appreciate intentions. They will be innovative and build SVG. So let's plan together with NDP. Let's vote NDP, cause together everyone will achieve more. Let's vote NDP for progression and not segregation. Cause now is not the time for separation. But I started speaking and manipulation. And let's vote NDP. Vote NDP for a better SVG.
Oh, yes, the vote NDP for better SVG, and don't doubt it. And the time is coming down slowly but surely. So that time to come when you will have the opportunity to vote the NDP, because today is the 30th of July, tomorrow is the 31st, which means that's the end of July, the 7th month of the year, and Friday will begin the 8th month of the year. So, you know, the ticker is ticking and the time is going. You just got to prepare yourself to be a part of the change that will come to St. Vincent and the Grenadines after the next general election. And there's a call on the line there. Let me see if I get the caller. Welcome to New Times.
Yes, brother. Hi, girl.
I saw you calling before, so you probably wasn't listening to the radio because you would know that I wasn't on the calls as yet. because I was playing this song. I wanted people to hear that young lady.
Yes. All right. What I was about to call you and tell you that you made a difference. You made a difference. I don't know if the song that you played, I don't know the name of the song, but lyrically, it's such a positive song.
Yeah, Vote NDP, that's the name of it.
Huh?
Vote NDP, that's the name of it, and it's a very young person. I think
No, not the young, not that
okay.
young voice. As one of his Blue just sang the song, but I love the song.
You mean I'm still
this morning?
I'm still here. I'm still here. The song that's played before that. The song
I'm
I
still
play.
here.
Yeah,
right.
that's my
I'm
song.
still here.
Yeah, that's my song.
Because who composed that song?
Bridget
You don't
Blucher.
know?
Yeah, Bridget Blucher.
Oh, Bridget. Yeah, well, that's a powerful song. So, Bridget, if you're hearing me, power to you, because when I listen to this song, it is very powerful.
Yeah.
It is like an experience that some of us will have gone through. I don't know if all of us, but that's how much I listened and I got the feeling of the lyrics.
Yeah, that's
right?
why I usually play it every time before I come on. And I already told those folks who doing programs as well when we had to be outdoor. If I'm gonna speak, that's the song I want played before I come to speak.
Right. Well, I support you overwhelmingly with that. I really support you. You know, because it brings, listen to you opening the program this morning, it brings a difference. I am not going to knock anybody. Everybody do their thing as they feel happy, comfortable with. But I'm just saying, you know, that I love the way you open your program. And I am happy too with what I heard the major saying. And you yourself sounding the warning. These are serious times.
Serious times, yeah. Can't take on the negativity right now.
You can't entertain that. And I myself, I'm very opposed, strongly opposed when I hear negative vibes coming from people. And it's the NDP program. I was very much, I don't know if you know that, I was very much a part of this program when it started, you know. Well, the major could tell you about that, right? And so it was under, I give it my own title, NDP.com.
Yeah.
And NDP.com. And even the Prime Minister used to find fun whenever he meet me or saw me, and NDP.com and blah, 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 and blah, 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 and so on. So I was speaking as somebody who has had a history with the politics of this country. And you know what I'm happy about? As the song says, I am still here. I am still here. I've got my share of licks, you know.
True.
I have got my share of licks, and I speak like this because I'm just reminding people. I took sick, for instance, and that's another story. But I just want to briefly say that some people, it's so unfortunate. Sometimes you want to know how civilized we are. Some people make fun of my, you know, of my sickness I'm talking about.
Even if somebody, I know somebody hate me to death, I will never make fun at them if they're sick, because anybody can get sick. Because we all live in this world and nobody is immune to sickness. So anybody can get sick. I will never make fun of any illness of any person. I don't care who the person is. Sickness is sickness. Anybody can get sick.
And I have friends, you know, who keep me informed, right? And I salute those friends who keep me informed of certain things that have been said and I believe continue to be spoken about me. But I'm happy. I'm happy to hear that, and I support that. I support that 100%, or I support it very strongly, that this is the 50th anniversary of the New Democratic Party. I can give you a lot of history about that, you know. I can give you, I work for the NDP, but let me not go there because I don't want to make anybody feel that I'm taking away anything from them.
And not only that, I have
am
somebody
just saying
on the landline
huh?
holding. I have somebody on the landline holding.
Yeah, so all right, but you know, you see, and this is what I'm not. I don't know. If I was physically fit,
I know you grace us
50
in the
years,
studio. You come
50
in the
years,
studio.
I would have liked to be on the platform. You hear that?
Yeah.
I would have liked to be on the platform to say about my experience with the NDP.
NDP,
And
definitely.
I would like to express myself. So I just send that message. I don't. People wouldn't like to hear that. Not everybody would like to hear what I said. But I've had my experience with NDP, and I am nobody's fool, and nobody will make me a political fool or stooge to bow down and serve them. Thank you. Have a good day.
All right, my brother. Thank you. God bless. All right. Yeah, that was our brother Dave as usual. Welcome to New Times. Welcome to New Times.
My brother, hi guys.
Hey, bro, how you doing?
Good day.
Good day.
And good day to you, Dave. Hi guys, I want to begin from right here. You see, the presentation and that display in the parliament by the NDP with that bill, and I like how some people sit out there, because me personally will not be going to that Ralph political rally. 4 days of rally that Ralph is having. I would not be there. And I really liked how the leadership of the NDP, that namely Dr. Friday, and his others and his colleagues who back him up tremendously and well.
Okay.
After he already presented his case. Well done, guys. Well done. Now, I want to tell you, Ralph, and that's what Vincent should be calling it, should be doing now. Give Ralph some things that the money can be better spent for in this country. And I will start off the bar like saying, if you got a thing they call surgical removal of teeth. I got some people, if they got the teeth in their head and they have to get them removed. So you know to get them removed, you have to get them done surgically, yeah? You have to be surgically removed. And right now, I got years now, these people have been complaining, so they want to chair that they can carry out such a procedure in this country.
And they can't get it.
And they can't get a chair. Some of them have been waiting for over a year now, Igal. So I want to send out a message and beg Mr. Waits, please. If you can't do those chairs, buy one, give us, please. We the people have been to need it. And we want to thank you. Even though it's an anal lobotomy, you would have gotten. Do it one more time for us other people in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Buy us one or two of those chairs. Because I guess the reason we need these special chairs is that when that extraction procedure is going on, there's a suction. These chairs got a suction. Whosoever is performing most a doctor is performing that particular surgical removal of a tooth have to have keep poking out.
Yeah, to suck out any of the saliva. Yeah.
Exactly. And blood.
The blood that will come as well.
Have blood in this case where they're gonna do this surgical procedure. And we have a hospital down there that do not have one of those chairs. People simply say, suffering. Can't get the procedure to finish. But we're going to spend over $2 million for one of Ralph's campaign. I am saying, no. Vincent Chan, we have to wake up. And I'm telling you, I like, and I saw a trend that is going on, and I love it, and I want to commend yourself and Major and Mr. Cummins. And I know that too, that the leader is on board also too, but I do, those of you who are speaking out, I like the way that they have introduced Louise. You hear me?
Okay.
On the platform. I like how Louise is holding it down on the platform.
Yeah, man.
Every time I see her, I feel good. I can remember the great Sir James, the great that Dr. the Honorable Sir James. I really, really let me feel like. So let me mention what's going on right now. And there's our Ras Gonzalez is doing it. Want to war, we have to be ready to push back and take this fight to Ras. We can't we're not able to back down and play fool.
Nah, this ain't backing down time, man. This is energy right through.
Exactly. This is offense.
This is offense, and we ain't holding back nothing now. We intensifying it as the time go on. No time to hold back.
Thank you so much. Yeah, Vincent, to me, I say, yeah, Gerald. People in this country suffering from a chair. Not to get the procedure done. These are the kind of things we need to talk out against and start noticing this. Ram got this morning talking about the NDP and housing project. Ralph, let me lay into this. That housing project that the CLA did, ask Julian, we come from here, there, and everywhere. Ralph, that come out of my head.
You break up there, so we ain't here with city.
Right at the park. In a door exhibition right there. That's what I said right there. What to see?
Biggs, you breaking up there. We ain't hearing that part, you see, because you're breaking up. Maybe driving or something. So I don't know. Biggs, we lost you there. Yeah, sometimes the phone, something that's happened to this phone. I don't can't say deliver it, but sometimes it happens. Welcome to New Times.
I'm gonna think of the traveling, eh?
Yeah, because we realized that it was breaking up and we wasn't really hearing.
So, right. So I don't know how far. Do you remember how far you would have
You're talking something about the car park or something with it. Yeah.
Good. I know. Wait. I was making the point that Ralph's talking about housing project. I want him to know that housing project that he's bragging and boasting about, that came out of Big's head. Way back in 2001. 1999, 2000, that came out of my head when we had the exhibition at Korea's car park and see what I was going to do. Because my bread and butter in my business was teachers, nurses, and police. Used to come every year. I could arrest a show 10, 15, 20, 30 different teachers within those different disciplines is coming to start a home. And who is coming to get the black? From Big. And I said, I am going to develop this because for me, it showed me where there's a need in this country for those things. And Julian and Ralph for them heard me spoke that when they asked Julian at time, where did you get the idea from to do this project, this project? You see the project come from there, and everywhere.
Yeah, he didn't want to call your name, obvious. You don't know.
Exactly. Just like how the guy who's saying again now that this whole idea about this cricket issue came from his brain again. It's not a guy who's charging them, accusing them of stealing his idea again. This is how these people operate. So I like how Fix asked the question, why now? Why now?
Well, that's the question you must ask after 25 years.
Because
Why now?
you're after 25 years. Where did I do it 15 years ago? You meet those guys at a younger age.
True.
Some of them they walk with walker and all that kind of thing. You know, at a younger and stronger age.
But they could enjoy it better.
They were saying go to play a game. I tell you that this whole game around is all about politics.
Of course. That hard to see through.
I will not be a part of it. Trust me. I'm not telling Vincent to go and not to go. Me personally, you wouldn't see me there. You wouldn't see me there. So, my brother, I will make my short piece now, but I just want that to sink in. I really want us to get in yesterday to raise that issue with the chair and Dr. Cummins' program because but I didn't get in. You know what I mean? I didn't get in yesterday to call it and let Dr. Cummins not investigate. No, that there's no chair that the doctor then could use at the hospital in Kingston General Hospital to carry out procedures like
extraction, surgical extraction of the tooth.
Yeah. There's no chair to do it there. And Ralph going to spend how much $1 million on Vincent Gender suffer. Who wants to suffer Ralph? Go ahead. But Ralph, I tell you, it's fight. We are taking the fight straight to the election here. We're back in down with you. Have a wonderful day.
All right, my brother. God bless.
Love
Time coming. Don't frighten. Yes. That was Bigger Biggs. And, as usual, in the studio, boy, so much song that's play here now, we almost forget major song that we just play for him. Come down, Father.
No, Saturdays are up. So
we
have the come down us there.
I have none of them.
Yeah, none of them. That's all right. That's all right.
But I don't know. It's so regular we're accustomed to in the studio on Wednesday now. Natalie, you have to blame for that because she ain't bring over this.
That's what I have to do. I'll not be blaming anybody because that I'm working on giving Natalie my good books. So don't try and put me against Natalie.
You ain't getting no blame, Natalie.
Nah, don't. Try something else.
So, Mitch,
morning.
Welcome, good morning, and welcome once again to another
morning, my chairman.
Wednesday edition of the New Times program. I know that St. Vincent and the Grenadines means seeing people in Central Kingston. That is obvious. But St. Vincent and the Grenadines, they're listening to hear you. And I think by now they have grown accustomed to you tutoring to the other younger gentlemen in the party who they love to listen to now as well. But Philip said he will call in.
Yeah.
And I don't know what Andrew will do, whether he will call or he will come in a little later. But you're here now. Yeah. And I just want to welcome you and let you know I'm happy to have you in the studio today, but I believe most of the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines are real happy to have you. And I know a lot of the radios throughout this country are on now. And the televisions, because some can pick it up on the television. And they're willing and ready to listen to you. So speak on to your people.
Well, I got good morning. Morning, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, as you affirmed a little earlier. And we have agreed that we'll tie this with nature. My good friend Justin is out there. So we have the two most wonderful sets of people. Danny said that to do that we had to pass through him because I can't get to nature and have to pass through. But we'll beg his permission and stretch on and reach out. Morning, nature, VP. Morning. You said that I tutored these two young men, Teach John and Philip. Well, I'm going into Philip's constituency after the program this evening. So I have to be mindful of anything I say. It will affect my accommodation when I get out there. So I want to stay in Philip's good book. And Teach, we don't work out something, what I mean. I was there last week with him.
Yeah, right.
The thing about it, Igel, is that you have to be careful how you're teaching people or how you're helping people, because it seems to me with Teach and Philip that I walked myself out of a job because it is last week Wednesday. I'm out there trying to get in.
Yeah.
But Teach batting so well like you want batter the two and the wicket. I say, boy.
Leave them alone.
Yeah, I don't think I could get in that wicket with him because a man batting, you're the body there, you know, but when you dance ball for you, because he take a single, he go on down the field, he batting again, you know. So I just run in between the wicket, you know, because them guys doing so well on their own. I mean,
I was listening to them as well.
Yeah, it's really rewarded to see how T. John has grown, not just on radio, but how he has taken his confidence on radio. And you could see why the depth and seriousness of the man.
Yeah.
And why he has been so successful as a principal and as an educator. And that he's been able to take that into the community and into the constituency. And it's so well loved. You see it, you hear it, you know, it is manifest, you know. So I'm hoping that I'm saying all these good things about him today and he don't come because because I'll get a little bit more time to bat, you know. I know Philip won't come because he's busy up himself because you know one of the polls a few weeks ago said that in Mariquah we are within strike of that constituency and you see I don't know if it's inspired by that or his own self-motivation. Philip has in fact been bending his back.
Yeah,
even though he'll tell you that he knows the constituency at the back of his hand and he knows all the qualities and virtues of it, you know, the legacy from the community development up from the building blocks of agriculture, the beauty of Montreal Gardens, the potential as a agricultural community, bringing to bear his own science and technology approach to looking back at those warehouses that we have there to kickstart agriculture. I have to say that one has to be honest with themselves. You know, I believe that I have brought something to the political table, and I have been in and out of academia myself over 21 years, intensive period. Politics took me away from it, but last week when I was in one of our training sessions, because St. Vincent Grenadines is good morning. Let me put it this way, and I also want to thank Sister Louise Mitchell for this too, because this is not a one-man party.
True.
And you don't come and talk without being able to back up what you're saying and or proposing by data and a high degree of practicality. And there are those who are engineers, those who crunch numbers, those who are being part of the practice, whether it's legal or community or otherwise. And Louise in particular always has this regard as to the how. You say, we're going to do this, you're going to do it. How? You must answer that how. And it's a fair way to approach. So one of the things that the NDP has been doing is that we speak about these pillars of the economy, the agriculture, the tourism, the new and the blue. And we were talking about this new economy, which our own Young Dems president has now rebranded to be the youth economy. So we're now saying new and in brackets youth. And we will explain it away. But to keep my thoughts in tune, Philip and Kish were in a group that had to present to the party the concept of the new economy. This is their time. This is young, fresh university blood, young, fresh academicians' blood. And I deliberately on that evening took a seat in the back of the class because somebody had to shut up and listen.
True.
So that he could learn and hear. And he may critique at the end of it or he may make interventions. And it is a joy to hear where people like Kishore and Philip want to take St. Vincent. In other words, NDP is in a good, solid platform, but they're taking the parties to new levels.
True.
And they may not be the persons who are more steeped in political practice. But at the same time, you don't have to be steeped in political practice to be able to advance economic and social development.
That's true.
And when you listen to them, at times advocacy, at times complementing each other and taking the contributions of people like Conroy, it is really heartwarming to see how much the New Democratic Party is in fact in good hands.
True.
Is in good hands. And Dr. Friday is right when he captures it and says, look, this thing of politics is not a sprint. is a relay. You have to pass the baton. And when you're passing the baton, you have to know how far back you could stay in the lane to receive the baton or you get disqualified. Or you can't go too far forward either for the guy bringing it to you. Then you're also outside of the space in which you must receive the baton. So it has to be a rehearsed and practice thing. And while many of us intend to be at the wicket for some time, those of us who are in our wisdom years and in our experience years and our matured years and our politically sensitive years, it is a good thing to see how we are nurturing and making room for the new and young political aspirants and how they are grasping it with both hands to build on the foundation of the New Democratic Party. So you have to go all the way back now to founding leaders Sir James and the John Horn, the Jerry Scotts, the Louis Jones, Carl Dugan and Strout and Monty Roberts. You get in trouble when you bought them. You get trouble when you start to call name. All of them. You have to go and see how fortunate we were that these guys established that rock solid foundation upon which now new generations of members and leaders are falling in the way of Smith from North Leeward. That's why the party is called the New Democratic Party. You must be consistently renewing and refreshing yourself with ideas. How these guys are doing it. So the minute I slip a slide, I ain't gonna get me room here on Wednesday. I ain't gonna get run out, you know, but them ain't gonna, they're gonna just bat and bat and bat. Or as you used to say, I mightn't get knocked.
You're right.
You know, you're cricketer yourself in the old days.
You may call you runs.
Say, boy, mate, of the season, boy, I feel like batting a bat. So teach John, if it was coming, turn back. You bat last week. Maybe you're gonna take a strike this today, you know. So there are two things I want to do today. At some stage, I don't know what time is agreed, whether we're going to do it at the lunch hour, or after lunch, yes, or whether we're going to do it before, and then make the contribution.
How long is the presentation?
It might be about half an hour.
Because it's too early, it's half an hour, we could do it now.
So I want us to do this presentation now so they can make what I have to do after.
Yeah, easy.
To make sense, you know. Because, and then we take the break and then we
after
come
the
back.
presentation, we take the break and then you come and deal with it. So we'll take it now. No problem.
Okay, good.
I rise with a right smile on my face. And to take up where my leader, honorable leader of the opposition, left off. Nothing that I say tonight must diminish and or take away from the respect that we hold for our cricket legends. To borrow a term, they are magnificent. They have done everything that we as a Caribbean people would want to have done on our behalf. And I will be very, very careful, Madam Speaker, in my presentation to even get close to anything that we want to take away from this significant milestone. That said, Madam Speaker, I return to one of my more favorite statements. The things that unite us, Madam Speaker, in St. Vincent and the Grenadines are far greater than those that divide us. And I believe that. And I put cricket in that basket. In the same way this morning I spoke earlier, I believe Carnival also have that unifying force. When a guy is taking a jam, a woman don't look back and ask where you come from. They're going down the road. Well, I'm told not these days. And this is coming from a man who knows a lot by the Guinness Posse stand. But that's like nature. Madam Speaker, truthfully, and I address the Honorable Prime Minister in this regard, you know what is taking place here tonight in this Honorable House is a perfect way of how to do the right things wrong. That's my summation. Because I'm in absolutely agreement with all those who have spoken, Prime Minister included, Minister of Education, Minister of Sports, Tourism Minister. This indeed should be a unifying movement and conversation. But how do you get that done, Madam Speaker? And they use nice and fancy terms. The platform on which we're doing it is disunited. The Honorable Prime Minister is on record and he has practiced it. He will not speak to the leader of the opposition. And the easiest way to have unification and a commonality of purpose is to be civilized, behave like human beings, to be grown up and big men, and be respectful. So, in a house that wants to demonstrate its self-respect, a moment, an opportunity like this, you would proceed with having a tete-a-tete, a telephone call, a visitation, a conversation, a sit down, a drink over a beverage, or some convenient meeting place. And you say, boy, I have a great idea. This is something we could do for us in this Grenadines. I know we have our differences, the election around the corner, silly season. You call it what it will. But let us, on this one, let us knock heads. And I think reason would prevail. Reason would prevail. Madam Speaker, I have sketched some notes here around which I'll build my presentation tonight. But the more I hear members on the other side speak, is the more I depart from my prepared contribution. The Honorable Leader of the Opposition indicates how pained he is because how much he loves cricket. And we know that on this Honorable side, he loves it, he plays it, he wears it on his heart, and I believe his runner-up might be the Honorable Senator, soon to be Member of Parliament. But Madam Speaker, just unravel some of the contradictions, the confusions, and malaise that we have heard thus far. Taking my time in it, Madam Speaker. Citizenship, highest order, or whatever it is we can give up to somebody. I don't debate that. I have no objection in principle to any legend, or anyone for that matter, becoming Vincentian. The notion of regionalism and life beyond our frontiers, our borders, is written and enshrined in the New Democratic Party's constitution. You know. So James, in his infinite wisdom, was always a regionalist, and it's enshrined. And whenever we have the opportunity to give meaning to that, we do so. You call the names of legends tonight. And it's a long list. Those who are coming here and those who are not coming here. We're not doing anything that the rest of the Caribbean hasn't done before, you know. But different strokes for different folks. Listen to this. Sir Gary Sobers. Sir Frank Worrell. Sir Andy Roberts. Sir Richie Richardson. Sir Viv Richards. Sir Wes Hall. Sir Gordon Greenwich. What's the other opening batsman with Greenwich? Sir Desmond Haynes. And you go across the region, Madam Speaker. Almost all of our greats have been knighted. This is the highest decoration they could have in their particular societies. I think Derek Murray had the highest order in Trinidad and Tobago. I don't remember what the designation is. But he's also got to the top. But that's Trinidad Road. We speak about Clive Lloyd, Sir Clive Lloyd. Guyana as a republic is not one of those countries which, and we had succeeded that Rabin file before him, that gives recognition to knighthoods as a part of their republican vision of who they are as a society. So I don't think you might find, and I don't know the protocols, that there will be so this, so that when they get into Guyana, because it's not part of their practice. But certainly they appreciate the fact that a son of their soil has received that recognition. Big thing? Certainly in my mind it is. But we have a different view in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We don't believe in knighthoods. Right? We believe it is colonial, and we can argue it, and we can make all kinds of presentations. But are they right? Are they wrong? Are we right? Are we wrong? We have different perspectives. And it don't put them into a position of being some opposition protagonist or anti-developmental position. It's a different recognition approach. Honorable Prime Minister, you have intentionally or unintentionally reduced and removed the importance of the Governor General of State. When last you had a function at Government House, as head of state, very many events that should be state events are held politically. They're held at Prime Minister's residence. I'm not making an attack and an assault on what you're doing. But when I grew up in my time, national events were held at Government House. When last? When last? The fact of the matter is that you have systematically replaced the head of state in many national events, even the hosting of this event. The place to be is the Government House, not Prime Minister's residence. That in a sense, that by itself makes it a political issue. That very act by itself. We have the confusion inside of here, the promotions. And I mean, Minister of Tourism, you're to the Monday extending an invitation for me to be at a cricket festival. If I want. If I want. Come on, man. You're having a cricket festival on the weekend. I don't know what's the cost of it. I'm a parliamentarian. I don't know what's the reward or the award or the cost of hosting the event. It certainly won't be found in the budget. I don't know if it's going to be a special warrant event. I don't know if we found a good Samaritan, a Godfather, or we're saying that this thing is something that, come hell or high water, we'll fund and we'll deal with the problems after. You may even be able to defend it. But you think that bringing us in here this evening, that we should be second guessing what it costs to put on an emancipation festival? Come on, man. That's why the song, Bob Marley got it right, emancipate yourself from mental slavery. He's quite right. Who's driving this cricket event? Is it a sporting event? Is it a tourism event? Is it an interministerial event? But you're left right in the center as Minister of Tourism in what is a sporting event. The Minister of Sport is the person who should be out front on this cricket agenda. He should be the one out front on this cricket event. You know, I don't have issues. I have different political differences with members in matters, but I'm grown. In my wisdom years, I don't have to have negative values of the Minister of Sports. In fact, if my dare say, we get along, I believe so. There's sometimes you have information that you don't give to me that he said that he could have dealt with differently, but I'll leave that out here tonight, you know what I mean? But, you know, but I'm making the point that as we speak, we see that we ourselves are engulfed in political contradictions. It's as if we had a pre-written speech, and as we got here, and the member for the Northern Grenadines, Honorable Leader of the Opposition, delivered the speech, you make a 360. You, Honorable Prime Minister, you know, couldn't contain yourself. You said, look, I come here with clean hands. But if all you want to talk about CBI, I'm going to take off the gloves. Licks with Posey. That's you. It's right underneath your skin. The politics of the parliament. It's under your skin. Can't help yourself. Well, that's if I decide to stay. Madam Speaker, we could call it by very many names. This conversation starts with a disrespect for institutions, which is something that happens over and over again nationally, and is also demonstrated here regionally. No form of fashion you could even contemplate or begin to believe you could hold a cricket event of that magnitude and figure that the CWI is irrelevant to the planning process, the approval process, the invitation process, because the head of the CWI is over there and your Minister of Tourism is across there. And we're supposed to leapfrog over that because you're a member of the genteel, you know? So there's institutional disrespect. There's individual disrespect. And we're talking about what? What we're talking about? A team sport. Cricket is a team sport. And here is the absolute demonstration of how not to be a team. Where you're not speaking to the leader of the opposition. Where everything that comes from our mouth is offensive, is negative, is pejorative. You're not going to hear me say tonight, you know, in this house, that there should not be here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. What I want to show you, Honorable Prime Minister, is that you're not without blame. And this tonight, I don't even want to get into the blame game. But some of what has happened and why we are here is because of some of your own missteps in nation building. And central to that is that in your 24, 25 years, you've done important things for St. Vincent Grenadines, very many important things. Take that clip and that song bite. But you have not been centrally focused on building this country and this nation of ours as a unified state. Very early in the life of the parliament, look around there. Look around the parliament. Look at it. When I came to the parliament of St. Vincent of the Grenadines, they were still hanging pictures of the elected members of the parliament under the Sir James Mitchell administration. We took them down. We have been able to put up one of the 2001 parliamentarians, 2005, 2010, 2015, 2020. We don't even respect ourselves. There's no adoration. There's none. If you want to see them kinds of things, you got to go down by Russell's cinema where he attempted to have some national honors and recognition with all kinds of past heroes across the political, business, cultural, and other divide. We don't do it. Right here, right in this house, Madam Speaker, you objected to the notion of national awards. You brought the pictures, the medals that John Horn and company and Kenneth John, you said, look at them, they don't rusted, they don't mean anything. And up to today, the concept of recognition and award and reward is so unilateral, it is so arbitrary. And I'll take one of them, you know, because I'll bring you back to remember. I remember when you wanted to rightfully give some recognition to some outstanding footballers. He called me the morning of a parade. And he said they were going to recognize royalty low. And I said to you, but Guy Lewis's brother was also worthy of recognition too, you know, but he said, for now, I'm going to stay with royalty low. And you did make him, I think, a goodwill ambassador, I don't know, or you call his name on the parade and so on and so forth. But Guy Lewis was left out, but equally respected. And that brings me To this point, Madam Speaker, 1975, legends, heroes of our time, deserve everything we could give to them? Absolutely no problem. And more. But is that the beginning and the end all? Yes, especially among the older generation in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Cricket, cricket, cricket. And Minister Bruce acknowledged that he was told about the great glory days on the Singer Gallery when every Vincentian will be. Correction, you were on the Singer Gallery as a little boy. A little boy. Now that he's completed his contribution. As a little boy, he was on the Singer Gallery. But there was a time that everybody walked with something by the head, by the head. That's how the thing was, you know. And you hear a little Ray run, go to see where the nearest television to see that playback. You know, that's your time. I'm much older than you. In our time, we will go to cinema to see the cricket reel in the cinema, because we didn't have TV. I would be able to see a little black and white thing and say, well, go school next to say we saw cricket. Now, even for half a minute of cricket in the BBC News that played. But the truth, Madam Speaker, we have things, charity begins at home. And I don't think Minister King will disagree with me. One of the greatest sporting success this country has ever had is 1979, when this small island state defeated the best of the best in the region and brought honor to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Some have gone to the great beyond. Up to today, I've had recognition and others have had it. You haven't recognized those guys. A lot of them are still about the street, doing the best they can to survive in St. Vincent and Grenadines. And we did it in 79, and we came back. I was president in 81, and also manager of the team. Manager of the team. Puerto Rico didn't even know how to put down the flag poles, the corner flag. They didn't even know how to put our corner flag till they're beating us in football. Madam Speaker, in this St. Vincent and the Grenadines, in 2006, I was president of football. For the second time, we came number 73 in the world. We are about 183 now. In the 211 or so countries in the world. We have never had an acknowledgement or recognition. I catch me nenen to get support to carry St. Vincent forward. He lifted his game a little bit. I paid for his passes to go to Trinidad and Tobago to back us, and Beckett, and Sule, and to design Calypso and so forth. And only St. Vincent didn't go to the World Cup instead of Trinidad and Tobago, because of Tusty didn't have the discipline and control on the field in Trinidad and Tobago. 73 in World Cup football is better than India, the cricket champions, have in football, you know. If we had got India, we would have run them wrong like that, and we probably still could do so now. So while we talk about cricket, football is still the game of the people in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And you go out in the street, the youngsters ask, what are we talking about? We'll fill the stadium for a cricket festival and for a World Cup festival, but we'll do the same thing if we have international football at the stadium, because it's still the game of the people. But I don't want to say we must be an either or we must choose one, Madam Speaker. But I'm simply making the point, Madam Speaker, that we also missed the boat, and it's probably not too late. Thank you for it not to be late. We really need to take time off to honor those 1979 heroes of ours, which is, apart from the Peggy Ince and Uriel Campbells and all those people in netball grades before that time, Huggins twins and all those. This has been a great sporting nation, you know. A small island state that moved mountains. We are the only team that went to Jamaica, the mecca of sports in this country, and beat them at what they call the office. I was president. You know what the government did? They got the national lottery to give Grant Williams, now deceased, money to cash and go and bring back teams into football, to vote against me, to get rid of football. It never catch itself since that time. Because you wake up, Madam Speaker, Madam Speaker, in 1979, a group of young men, 12, 13, 14, all the way up to 18, called the St. Vincent Cadet Force. Before we had regional security system, Barbados Defense Force, Jamaica Defense Force, Guyana Defense Force, Commonwealth Forces, took the brunt of the Soufre heat and provided shelter and safety and rescue in the most honorable ways for 20,000 Vincentians over nearly a 4 to 5 to 6 months period. I have never heard this country say thank you to those young men. Yeah. Charity begins at home. I was a young man at 28 years of age and was the officer in charge of the evacuation of St. Vincent in 79. I'm not looking for recognition, you know. Ask me that when I'm up in South Rivers. Don't come inside there and ask me. Ask me that when I'm on home ground. Madam Speaker, I want to make the point by saying we have no problems, none whatsoever, in recognizing, awarding the honorable work of our legends. In fact, let me say it in the positive. We must do everything in our powers to protect their legacy. Everything in our powers to protect their legacy. The Honorable Prime Minister went to the bill that's before the Parliament. I have a little tick on some of the whereas. Whereas the victory by the 75 men's wrestling team was especially admirable. Especially admirable. 79 was especially admirable for the footballers and the cadets as well. And whereas the sport of cricket plays an integral part in the Caribbean civilization, it was integral then too, Madam Speaker. And whereas the members of the 75 men's cricket team have given extensive and valuable service, it was then too. Still is today. And whereas it is fitting to commemorate and honor the victory, it is still the case today, Madam Speaker. Recognize and acknowledge their contribution. It's still valuable today. In other words, I raise all of that to say, you know, that we could do better than we have done, Madam Speaker. Section 3 of the bill speaks, subject to section 2 and 3 and all the sorts of things, but it goes on to make this point. Contribution to and impact the sports, cricket, and general culture. There are a lot of people, individuals and institutions who could be singled out in this way. The University of the West Indies have done it for Beckett. They have done it for Frankie McIntosh. I didn't hear any other Caribbean country figure that they have to give them a citizenship. And I'm not saying things wrong with that. I will be as proud as you are, and anybody else on the other side. That's Sir Clive, or any other the other members of the team. Make that decision that they want a Vinci passport. I have a problem with that, Madam Speaker. No problem whatsoever, Madam Speaker. But don't bring me, Madam Speaker, into this honorable house. And I heard the member for East Kingston ask the question, and I heard the leader of the opposition raise the same question. Why now? Why now? There's enough insinuation, and you'll hear it, you know, because it's difficult something to contain yourself, because I think the Minister of Finance will get up and he will address me in fine print, as he's good at doing, and so forth. But it will make my case, Madam Speaker, that my boys make me own picnic, I mean. I just make me own picnic. You work hard in that, eh? Me confess. Let me say like Zion, who me? Who me? Madam Speaker. The last thing I want happening to the colleagues on the side of the house here is for anybody to go and promote a notion that the New Democratic Party or the members of parliament sitting in this honorable house at this time were anti the legends or did anything else. Far, far from. But you don't have to put me to vote so that I must put up my hand to decide that I support or I don't support or I'm somewhere down in the middle. I have a right to be who I am and to where I am on issues. And then the division come, I will abstain. I will abstain. But my abstaining has nothing to do with disrespect or not to be in accord with recognition of our legends. But giving them citizenship is not by a long stretch the most significant recognition they could have. I think it's last week they said Clive Lloyd, they just named the pavilion in Lancashire, I think. The upper deck is named after Sir Clive Lloyd, and the lower level is named after the guy engineer, an Indian cricketer, Farouk Engineer. It's named after them. It's all around the world, people recognizing them. Before your time, Mike Finley Stand was named after Mike Finley. Frankie Thomas Stand was named after an administrator. And by the way, yeah, and he was, I think he captained St. Vincent, as a matter of fact, Frankie Thomas, you know. By the way, Madam Speaker, I will let the Prime Minister know. At the grammar school, I was games master. Games master. It had to be after your time. It have to be after your time. I nearly 100 and you're older than me. What do you expect? I nearly 100, you know, and you're older than me. You're in overtime. You're in overtime. You know, I was housemaster at grammar school. I opened, I'm a middle house man, but they moved me as schoolhouse master, you know, schoolhouse master. I played cricket for grammar school. I remember these things don't go from me. Candy Veer of Singer fame was the captain. We made an island tour playing cricket. We walked right around the island. I remember in Barley when we played a game, Vibert Butte, who many said was better than Vivian Richards at that time in his cricket, hit the cover drive, nearly mashed up my knee. You know? Then I played for the cadets. We had an outstanding cricket team as well. An outstanding footballer in grammar school. Hold on, you know. You know? So, So I paid my dues. In the days when we went to grammar school and Minister of Education would know this. You're glad if you could hold on to the mat and when you go down and look around and hope that somebody in come that you could get picked inside in the place. That's how cricket was. We played cricket in the road. Minister spoke about cricket. In those days you didn't have enough motor cars, so when the car come, you move the wicket and you put it back. That's how cricket was played in the old days. You know? That culture is gone. I doubt it will ever come back. Certainly not in our lifetime. You hope. You hope, Madam Speaker. But let us welcome our legends to St. Vincent and Grenadines. Let them know that the people of St. Vincent and Grenadines love and appreciate them and will defend to help their legacy. Don't for a minute take the narrow, mischievous, partisan politics. Don't tell me that's what I done. Let me speak for myself. The people outside will judge. And they haven't heard that from me. They haven't heard that from me. They heard from me. You see, that's the problem with you. You come inside this house and you will You will proclaim yourself as the biggest patriot. You remember the days when I was in my military uniform going to the park for parades? It's the days when you could still go on a bicycle. You used to be riding around the lawn. Parade and you were not a poles apart. For you, me, and the others there were green beasts. That's how we saw us, you know. Today, you're just 720, not even 360. You're going, you know what I'm telling you, having the hallways just going wrong. That was you. And you coming to them talking to people. People who are anchored in nationalism, in patriotism, in sacrifice. You today are standing on my back, on my shoulders. I helped build this foundation for you, Ralph. Honorable Prime Minister, don't come here and say anything whatsoever that derogates from my substantial contribution. Please, Madam Speaker, history will judge me on my performance. I am who I am. Let's welcome our legends. Let's respect them.
Yes, that was it there. The speech of the Honorable Major Sinclair Leacock in the House of Parliament and the cricket bill that they were debating. It's 10 minutes after 12 minutes, so we're going to take the break and then we'll come right back when, we'll get into some discussions and some other things as we come back. Yeah, so that was it there. So we're going to take the break now and then we will come right back with the program.
The place to be on August 1st, Emancipation Day, is at the West Kingston Community Fair at the Nutrition Netball Center. For the kids, we have bunks and castle, trampoline, face painting, punchboard, puzzles, sweet stalls, games and treats. Adults, don't get jealous. We have ring toss, dominoes, card games, and a whole lot more. There will be food from the local variety of every kind. Only $10 per plate, full of quality and variety. You name it, we have it. Then the OTR foods will be done on the spot. Come get your madongo bakes and dukana. Of course, kongs, chicken, and liver roti. That's mouth-watering. A full stop bar awaits you. Music all day, and Dr. Fraser and Jomo Thomas will continue to educate us on the true meaning of emancipation. From 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Bring the whole family. Let us help to emancipate the youngsters whom we are helping to get to school. Come out for a worthy cause. It's the West Kingston Community Fair at the Nutrition Netball Center. See you there.
General Hardware still has the best prices on steel, lumber, and plywood. So go on, compare prices. And if by chance you find a better price, no stress. Just talk to the General, and they will beat that price plus give you special priority delivery. Yes, General Hardware offers free island-wide delivery on most purchases, so you never have to worry about getting your goods on site on time. Plus, shopping at General Hardware is a pleasant experience with friendly, knowledgeable staff always ready to serve. What more could you wish for, huh? So come to General Hardware for proper service, lowest prices, free delivery, and see why nobody beats the General. Nobody.
Bunady Supermarket in Kingstown, serving the nation with quality service and excellent prices. At Bunady Supermarket number 2, located at Upper Middle Street, we are proud to serve you. We are second to none. Call us at 457-1616. We at Bunady Supermarket number 2 will always be here for you. Bunady Supermarket, serving the nation with quality service and excellent prices.
Hi, hun. Can you pick up the kids today? I know you're headed to the gym and you have some errands to run, but I just got called into a meeting. Thanks, babe. Oh, you may need to stop for gas, too.
Stop for gas? Since switching to Sol, we have lots left in the tank.
At Sol, we're on a mission to give you great fuel economy for all life's journeys. So enjoy the journey. Choose Sol Go Further fuels.
Flo's
prepaid customers can now unlock big bonus rewards like bonus data, prizes, and more every time you activate a 3-day prepaid plan or launcher. Activate a plan, then scratch to reveal your bonus data. Plus, get points for extra prizes. The more you activate, the more bonus data and prizes you can win. Get in on the big bonus rewards when you activate a prepaid plan. Dial *129# or visit topupflow.com to activate a plan today.
There are many cleaning companies, but there is only one company that cleans, and that is VinceClean. So you don't have to wait for a season. Cleanliness is enough of a reason. Just finish building your dream home and wish to move in? Then VinceClean is for you. Do you have oil mark where that car is parked? New tiles just laid and want to remove tile grout, cement, or paint? VinceClean is for you. Shampooing of chair sets, mattress, carpet, house cleaning. VinceClean is for you. So whatever cleaning you need and for the best prices and quality on the market, telephone 431-1360, 457-1649. VinceClean, 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 the best in service.
Get dinner and candles alight, popcorn for your movie night. One stop and get it right. It's that good. We've got what you're looking for. All the brands you love and more. Get everything at Massey Stores. Massey Stores is where you wanna be. We take care of you like family. We do all that we could to treat you like we should. It's that good, it's that good, that good. When you shop at Massey Stores, that good.
Massey Stores, our family serving your family.
Lewis Pharmacy. We specialize in friendly service with a personal, professional touch. Hence, we take pride in offering patient counseling on all prescription and over-the-counter products. We welcome inquiries on prescription drugs, vitamins, herbal preparation, fitness nutritional products, cough, cold, allergy, and all other health care products. For the convenience of our patients and surrounding community, we are situated uptown opposite the bus stop at Juicy Building. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Saturdays, 8:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Lewis Pharmacy.
Get value for your money. Shop at Richardson Motors.
Shop at Richardson Motors Limited and enjoy 3 services in one. Hop into our convenience store for a wide array of snacks, drinks, and toiletries. Visit our mechanic shop for specialized treatment for your brakes, exhaust systems, and wheel alignment at our garage. But there's more. When you shop at Richardson Motors, get a free oil change service, clean, high-quality fuel, or shop from a wide range of automotive parts and accessories. We are conveniently located along the Arnesville Main Road. Drive on up.
Reliability, convenience, and variety.
Richardson Motors is your number 1 stop.
CK Graves and Company is the number one supermarket, 100% contention. The Intention Supermarket. We've got more of what you're looking for in multiple locations to serve you more and more. In business now for over 50 years, and you will always save by shopping right here. Oh yes, we're number one. CK Graves and Company, and we are Vincent Johns, a supermarket for you and me.
Air filters, oil filters, fuel filters, disc pads and brake shoes, clutch disc, pressure plates, rotor plates, engine parts, fan belts, timing belts, oil seals, spark plugs, radiators, radiator hoses, water pumps, universal joints, suspension parts, KYB Japanese shocks for Toyota, Nissan and Suzuki, tie rods, rack ends, ball joints. You can also get accessories, cleaning supplies, polishes, titanium tint, black tint, Valvoline motor oils, Toyota and Honda motor oils, transmission fluids, Michelin wiper blades, headlights, corner lights, HID kits, HID bulbs and ballast, LED bulbs, and much, much more can be had at Automax Auto Parts. Automax goes the extra mile and spend the extra dollar to ensure that you get first quality Japanese auto parts. Come see the difference at our showroom opposite the basketball court in Camden Park. Call us at 458-2000 or 529-2070. Visit us on Facebook, Automax Auto Parts. Drive the extra mile to get the best first quality auto parts.
Please note that we open on Sundays from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m.
I passed by a brethren the other day. If you see he plays rat and cockroach racing, mosquito fighting one another for come knee in your ears, and the amount of woodlights I see, I had to wonder if them been in the wood with no attack and build the ark. I said, bye, call Flick.
For the eradication of pests, Flick is your answer. Before and after construction of your domestic and commercial buildings, Flick uses environmentally safe chemicals and keep washrooms fresh with the Aroma Odor Control and the FemCare Sanitary Disposal Systems. Call Flick Pest Control today at 457-1857 or click www.flickpestcontrol.com.
Memorial Funeral Home is dedicated to meeting the needs of our customers. We go above and beyond to ensure satisfaction and convenience. That is why we are extending our services to the diaspora. Working with Caribbean Funeral Home in New York. Burial packages can now be completed in New York to cover burials in St. Vincent. And likewise, packages can be made in St. Vincent to cover burials in New York. Caribbean Funeral Home is located on 1922 Utica Avenue, Brooklyn. Call their office at 718-444-1818 or WhatsApp at 347-925-9557 or 347-231-5410. For more information, call our local office at 458-8888. Memorial Funeral Home. Quality, convenience, and affordability.
Randy Supermarket is perfect for all your grocery needs. We have a range of liquor, liqueur, and wines, fresh and quality bread, and our weekly specials will simply amaze you. Conveniently opened 7:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. Mondays to Thursdays, and Fridays and Saturdays 7:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. We have competitive prices and friendly staff. Randy Supermarket, located at Lower Bay Street and Terrell Street. Call us at 456-2994. Randy Supermarket, where shopping is fun.
The excitement is building for the West Kingstown annual raffle, with the grand draw happening live on August 1st at the West Kingstown Fair. First prize, a massive 65-inch Roku Smart TV. Stream all your faves in crystal clear quality. Second prize, a dreamy weekend trip for two to Mustique Island. Luxury, vibes, and pure relaxation. Third prize, a grand food hamper packed with all your favorite goodies. Plus, even more amazing prizes to be won. Tickets going fast, so get yours today and support a great community cause. It all goes down at the West Kingstown Fair on August 1st. You don't want to miss it.
They say NDP is not the thing for you. To rid SVG of poverty. But I say no, no, no way. Friday has the best thing. If we vote for ULP again, our children's lives will be at stake. Because ULP don't care for us. All they want is power and authority. If we vote NDP, we'll be saving lives. So let's come together and vote NDP. Let's vote NDP. Cause together, everyone will achieve more. Let's vote NDP for progression and not segregation. Cause now is not the time for separation. But I started speaking and manipulation. And let's vote NDP. Vote NDP for a better SVG. Vincentians, our role is important because NDP can't do it alone. Friday and his team ahead. Don't be afraid to vote. Let's join hands to create a nation. We don't have to be against each other. So let's give NDP the support they need. Be it country, tongue or grenadines. If we choose them now, our future won't crumble. So let's be a team and vote NDP. Let's vote NDP, cause together everyone will achieve more. Let's vote NDP for progression and not segregation. Cause now is not the time for separation. But I started speaking and manipulation. And let's vote NDP. Vote NDP for a better SVG. Let's show you LP that unity is the strength. And with NDP, we are making change. They have the plans we need for growth and sustainability. They reduce unemployment among us all and decrease our VAT too. It will be silent, but yet effective, cause they are appreciate Vincentians. They will be innovative and build SVG. So let's plan together with NDP. Let's vote NDP, cause together everyone will achieve more. Let's vote NDP for progression and not segregation. Cause now is not the time for separation. But I started speaking and manipulation. And let's vote NDP. Vote NDP for a better SVG. Every vote is important, but every Vincentian is more important. So Vincentians, come together and choose Friday and his team to get SVG walking again.
Oh, yes. Welcome back to the New Times program. And yeah, take the advice of that young sister. Vote Friday and his team for better St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And don't doubt it. You can't afford to doubt that at all. When you listen to the candidates on both sides, those on the ULP, those on the NDP, it's like cheese to chalk. They just can't compare at all. And one of them who can't be compared to is right in the studio with us, and that is the Major. You have nobody on the other side really gonna compare to him and the other candidates for the NDP. It's like chalk to cheese, and right now we don't want chalk because we can't fill our bellies. Cheese will do better, quite obvious. At least you get some nutrition from it, but chalk, pure dust, nothing else. That's all that you will have. So, Major, welcome back. I see somebody calling. Let me just take the call before we get into our other things that we're going to deal with. Welcome to New Times.
Well, and my friend Major, I got like listening to that young little child sing, and tears just flow.
Okay.
I just pay attention to the words, and I say if a child could sing that song, I hope the adults are
Listening. I agree with you.
It's touching, man. It's touching. I heard you play it for the second time for the morning, and like I just had to sit and listen.
It's really
it
nice
draws
song.
you.
Really
You pay attention.
beautiful.
You know, beautifully rendered. May God bless her, whoever that little child is.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you,
Okay.
sis.
Yeah.
All right. God bless.
Yeah, well, we'll take in interventions.
Okay, and the calls come.
Yeah,
We'll
we'll take them.
No problem.
I wanted to I'm not that happy doing it, but I wanted to make reference to two matters in Monday's parliamentary session. Because I was saying to Dougie this morning, we're in Emancipation Month, huh?
Yeah.
Let's go to the call. I hope I remember. Yeah, go ahead.
Welcome to New Times.
Yes, I guess.
Turn your radio down. Turn your radio down.
Let's start now, okay?
Yes, please.
Right, good. You believe that God is control of everything?
If I believe that, of course I believe so.
Okay, good, all right. So then we will make sense now. So which means now, even though you might say now that ULP this and ULP that and NDP go in, you believe that he don't know how win, not you?
Of course, God knows everything, so he must know.
Right,
He
right,
must don't know.
right, okay. All right. Winston?
Yeah.
Okay.
Winston, somebody pass.
It is.
Somebody pass, Winston.
The call is still with you?
Yeah.
Yes, please. Let me hear.
Yeah, I was saying. So let me not change, because listen to me. You see this election, you will get a lot of surprises. You understand? You might get mad with me, and I might vex with me now. If me tell you that me am a ULP supporter. You understand? You not vex me for that.
I wouldn't vex with you for saying so.
Okay,
If
good,
you're a ULP supporter, I
Right,
don't vex
right,
with people just because of who they support. I try to show them the reason why they should support something else if I believe they're
Right.
supporting something wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. And that is the best thing to do. You understand? Because that is the only how we make the country a better place.
Definitely.
But what you don't like about the New Democratic Party, if I may ask you that? Since we have what you don't like about NDP?
I don't believe that Friday is a good leader. Me not believe so. To me,
Okay.
I'm not vexed with me, Mrs.
No, I'm vexed with you for saying so, but why is the reason for saying that you don't believe so?
What was wrong with Eustace?
Huh?
What was wrong with Eustace as a leader?
What was wrong with Eustace as a leader?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he too had what it takes because hear me.
Mm. What's wrong with Mitchell?
Mitchell.
Mm-hmm.
Mitchell was a leader, man.
Hmm?
Mitchell was a leader.
Mitchell was a leader. You accept Mitchell?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, what happened? You too, Luca, go tell you this. You too. You understand me?
Me too, what?
Go say this. If it was right in the opposition, I'll know you would have been power. Is it a one seat thing there? You understand me?
Mm.
The opposition had to put up you can't sit down and say, oh yeah, this election will go in, this election will go in. That is nonsense. If you put up a fight.
Well, that ain't the way we carrying an election by saying anything. We are fighting all the time.
Put up a fight.
But that's what we're doing.
You're gonna put up a fight.
And with people like you who know that the country needs a change, we expect that you would stand with us and vote for the change in St. Vincent.
I want to be something stupid, eh? But you're gonna put up a fight. Or I will just laugh when I do that.
If we don't put up a fight, you know, it's something with me. I find it hard to understand the reasoning of some of our people in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, because I can't make any sense at all of the reasoning, because I don't know what fight they want us in the NDP to put up more, except they want us to take up guns and cutlass. Well, fair enough. So what fight you want again to put up more than we are putting up in this country?
No.
Which fight you want us to put up? Tell me. Tell me.
When a man do good, say the man do good.
But we say so all the time.
Nonsense,
we say nonsense, but we're doing that all the time.
Yeah?
So that is why I cannot understand. That is why.
One good way you say man do.
That is why I can't. Did you listen? Hold on. Did you listen? Did you listen to the presentation of Major in the Parliament when he debated the cricket bill?
Nah.
Well, you see, that's the problem. If you don't listen, you don't hear when people commend people for things. And that is the problem with some of our Vincentian people.
Okay.
They only hear and listen to the negatives. But when people give commendation for things that were done good, they never could hear and they never listen. And then they will come back and tell you, you don't say that they do good, you only say they do bad. That's not the NDP. That is why in Parliament, the NDP will go and support some of the bills that the government bring, because we think it's for the benefit of the country. And we support, well, that is good. And that is saying good. So we don't say only bad. We say the good and we say the bad. But right now, there's too much bad. And it's time for the ULP to go. They have run the course. They have done what they could have done for St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
One more question.
They don't have anything more to give.
One more question.
No problem.
Before I go. One more question before I go. Now you are promoting your NDP. And they go down and sing in night, could I come to you?
If the NDP go there and things ain't good,
could I come to you?
I will criticize. I will criticize the NDP if they go there and do stupid.
Yeah, you can criticize them, but they done it.
Yeah, well, so where you going to do the next election? You move them?
Criticize them.
You move them.
So my brother, what is the purpose of elections? Let me ask you. What do you understand?
Yeah.
Why do we have elections?
To choose.
Right.
So elections are to choose. So if something is good, you say it's good.
Right.
And if something is bad, you say it is bad.
Right, good.
Let me ask you one or two little questions. Let me hold a minute.
And this,
Let me ask you.
No, you hold on.
I'm prepared to answer
Major,
questions.
going to
I
ask you some
about how
questions.
much you think that the airport cost to build?
We don't know.
You don't have any idea? Do you think it costs a lot of money to build it? Are you there or are you gone? Sounds like the caller gone.
Sounds like they're gone. So you see, when it come to serious questions, sometimes they can't.
Yeah.
They can't take.
I want to make the point that just hold it. If a caller comes, let them hold. In the presentation on Monday, Dr. Friday, you could take the call and just keep them on hold. Dr. Friday questioned the minister about activity of the government in Beckway, in the Northern Grenadines. The Minister of Tourism stood up and he said to Dr. Friday, the leader of the opposition, the duly elected leader of the Northern Grenadines for 5 terms.
Yeah.
You know what he said to him? You should have a talk with Carlos, the ULP candidate, and see if you can work out something with him.
That's out of place.
Absolutely. I asked a question in the parliament, and I try not to reference name, because I deliberately went to the Hansard, the records of the parliament, to see if they had captured it right. Where the Prime Minister says that with respect to matters of Central Kingston, he will not have conversations with me. He will ask his ULP candidate to be his advisors.
He is a special advisor.
No, they may sound like 2 simple examples.
I know. I listened to him myself when he said so.
But there are examples of a government that does not believe in constitutionalism, because the Constitution fully anticipates that there should be constituencies and there should be representatives.
Representatives, of course.
And that whoever is in government should respect whoever is the representative of a particular constitution. You see that? It's the continuation of a trend in which more and more this administration is not a constitutional administration.
True.
Is it the same thing that led to them? Because the question was asked in a different way with respect to the Petrie monies of the Minister of Finance. And he admitted that the debt in the Petrie was in and or around, but more than likely a little bit more than $175 million. They admit and concede that the $175 million that they spent of Petrie monies did not go into the consolidated fund. That's one. Secondly, that $175 million was spent without
parliamentary approval.
The approval of the Parliament of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Clearly an unlawful act.
True.
Do you think that a country, and the question, the guy who was listening could answer this, should a government have that authority to do that?
The answer is no.
No, to spend $175 million without the authority, but more so that the money should not go through the consolidated fund. It is an indication that if we leave this Unity Labour Party in office, not only would they continue to be unconstitutional, but more and more you're seeing that a government that's trending to want to run St. Vincent by decree.
True.
By decree. Decree is because I say so.
Yeah.
It is a continuation that you have to come back to Papa. Because look to the house, how much we are in error. And I'm going to cut it here because you have a call holding, right?
Yeah.
Over the vaccine mandate. And I see you put out a promotion this week of a doctor.
Yes.
Who showed that he has become terminally ill because of the impact of the vaccine on him. And he's a doctor.
Yeah.
And even as a doctor, he can't get to the bottom of the medical challenge that it brings to him. Do you think that we should have sent home our teachers, our policemen, our public servants, our ordinary workers? And Ingrid comes to my mind here. On a matter like that?
Not at all.
You think when we lost at the First Court of Appeal, we needed to go to the court, at the level that we needed to go to a Court of Appeal to get that?
Not at all.
And do you think it is right that now that the teachers and their lawyers want to go to the Privy Council to give those teachers the justice, that it should be taking this long to get the clearance to reach the Privy Council? What is that indicating?
Obviously, it indicate autocracy, because if you're in a democracy, you do things different.
You do things different.
And that's another reason why Vincentians must act in this election to get rid of the Unity Labour Party.
Precisely.
And there's some other thing that would tie into that, Mage. But
help me.
Let me take the call of us, and then we'll come. Welcome to New Times. Hey, good afternoon. Hey, how are you doing, sis? I'm good. All right.
You wouldn't get a lot of help here because it's not democratic, lady,
Yeah, I want to
Trade,
what y'all saying.
trade to uphold the Constitution.
Yeah, we don't have democracy in this land. We're more like a socialist country, and is what goes, what they say, what Ralph says goes. It's that point blank. The ministers don't even have no say here, so I ain't even going to bring them into says ULP. Is Ralph way or no?
No way.
Or the highway.
That is exactly how it is. And on this eve of emancipation, I am calling for persons to emancipate yourself from mental slavery.
Yeah.
We are enslaved in this country, and it is time we break the shackles and we feel freedom by going out and expressing ourselves, voting for the NDP. I'm calling in especially to put in a plug for our meeting in North Windward at the office tomorrow night. It is dubbed.
It's a public meeting, right?
It's a public meeting.
Right.
And I'm really encouraging. When we thought about it first, we were thinking probably on a small scale, but I really want to invite everybody out to Lanley Park by the office. It's a public meeting. We want to talk about how we are going to break the shackles of labor. It is time, and it's a serious thing. We are enslaved. Some persons are, caught mentally, and they have this fear, but we need to break the cycle. I mean, if we only break the cycle, we'll see how things are. We'll realize, we'll feel the sweetness like in the other countries where they are not under bondage. Maybe some might be, but not as much as it is here in St. Vincent. So I'm inviting all persons out to Lanley Park. We're going to have the usual Madongo bakes.
How you know these things? You're in the kitchen, or you manage the campaign, or you're a great fan of. Hello?
I am managing the campaign.
You sound so. You sound so.
I am managing the campaign at North Windward.
So you get all them nice jerseys from Chevron?
Yes.
Well, I watch them and see somebody they behind them thing here. But when I remember that, I say, you call a name. I say, boy, if you have the money, if you don't have the money,
don't call me.
No, because me and the husband get you permission for go spend the money for politics, you understand?
I have been adopted by North Windward.
And you're doing a fantastic job.
And I want you to adapt one the jersey and send it to me.
No, you're doing a fantastic job.
And, we are really pushing forward out there. We are trying our best. Well, you can't ask for a better candidate than
you can't.
True.
You really can.
That is true.
Wrong almost every day.
And every time you think this woman has reached a height, she put on some. I don't know why.
Exactly.
Like she used to wear high heels since she went to school.
So come out. We have a lot of.
I intend to drop in. but in the background, in the background.
In the background. You don't care if you're
Yeah,
in the background.
give other people a chance to talk.
Save some Madongo bakes some, yeah?
Yeah, well, you can't eat them when it's too cold.
Yes.
No, I know that.
Well, I must admit, I know I'm not a microwave it. I want the one the other day. I want the one that.
You'll be in trouble.
Yeah.
You'll be in trouble.
Yeah, well, I don't get too much of trouble. I survive.
Oh, Lord.
I
So I am
survive.
really urging everybody out there, NDP, ULP, people just come out to hear because we have plenty plans and they keep saying NDP don't have any plans. I hear the big man, yes, the PM talking by the opening of the not the opening, by when he's giving out the houses and land in Orange Hill. He's talking about plans that we implemented for NDP, and he's talking like, these are his ideas. They're stealing NDP ideas, and people continuously, NDP don't have no plans. Just like the man who was speaking before, they're not listening. They're listening to the propaganda and the lies.
But the irony is that they can't build house unless you own land or the house going to land.
Exactly.
And it's the New Democratic Party land reform program under Sir James, which acquired land.
NDP has been given
got the land
things from ever since. But the thing about it is, it's not no ULP or Ralph giving the land and the houses, is the government, and that is what the government's supposed to do when persons lose the land, whether it's suffrage or burial or whatever. They're supposed to help the people.
Absolutely.
But they're making it sound like if it's Ralphie or if it's ULP giving out these things. No, when we change government, when NDP get in government, you will get the same thing and more.
Yeah.
And we're not going to do that in every 4.5 years.
Yeah.
You don't get what you're supposed to get all the time.
True. I have only one condition for tomorrow in coming out, and I don't want you to hold it against me. Because you say you haven't the Madongo, because I'm going to be listening to speeches, and what going with that?
We have
chicken.
We have sausage.
Well, I will, if you have to make sure that Nini is the man who doing the barbecue that way, because
well, you don't know.
No, if I see I can get a better portion, you know what I mean, and a reasonable price. So all I'm saying.
I think I'm gonna have to talk to him.
Yeah, but
like going on there.
Yeah, you have a conversation with him. If you notice the money coming, don't be a little short. Is when is when you're underpriced for me. So that's my boy. You know what I mean? You know. Yeah, he's good.
Lots of hardworking people out.
Yeah, but I think I'd read that poll before, and somehow I stumbled upon it again this week going through my phone, the Sentinel poll.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, I was so happy and delighted to see these independent and objective people had put Chevron ahead of the competition. Unfortunately, all indices that they were measuring, leadership, known in the community, plans, program, familiarity to the people, being among them, and so on and so forth. But what the only, and I hope people don't take this the wrong way, the only area in which the people seem to have had a preference for the other candidate before over Chevron was that she's clear in complexion. And I can't believe in 2025 you will see something like that.
True.
You know, we have to throw out on that. We'll deal with that.
Backward thinking. Forward we going.
But my sister, you know what you have to do, and it's a bit like what Bruce has to do, and
everybody,
and my boy, the Tish have to do it. Wherever we are strong, we have to maximize our votes.
Right.
So the people in Fancy and Oria, we are depending upon them. To balance off the relative strength that they have in Sandy Bay, even though we're picking up in Sandy Bay as well.
Yeah.
So that when we get down below the Joy River.
Listen, they have parts in Sandy Bay. NDP couldn't pass. No. They say nothing. They welcoming you into their home.
Right. Well, we have to convert that into vote.
Of course.
Can't vote that. But I want to congratulate you on the wonderful work you did in North Windward. Because when you win, we win. When T. John win, we win. When Bruce win, we win. You know what I mean?
We want Major. We want you out there sometimes on the ground with us too.
I'll be prepared to do that. Yeah. I wouldn't even ask you to buy a gunslinger for me. Yeah, I can find it. Because when this program finished today, I will be in Richmond Park. In Marico today. Nice. I was asked to do something in Western Road, but I haven't been able to fulfill that. And I know I'm going back down to Central with Conroy, you know, and remember I've adopted South Windward.
Right.
So, but the people in Central Kingston remind me, remember you have a constituency too, you know, and one of them they write in the house, say the last walk is with the Green Hill. You know, by the way, things went well with the daughter in England. Who have been helping.
Okay.
So thanks, Madam Manager.
Don't forget, come out tomorrow.
Tomorrow night.
Holiday, so you sleep a little late and then you go to
Daniel Cummins, that's right.
Right.
So, but that's Madongo meeting Madongo because
I know.
Daniel say you have a North Windward crew
coming down to make Madongo.
Yeah.
You know, so it won't hurt, you know what I mean?
And the North Windward crew gonna be in Nesco too, in
Richland Park.
Even though Daniel is a roti man.
Oh yeah, that's why I was thinking we going to have roti on Friday.
Yeah, you have roti. The roti can cost a little bit more. Let me. I don't want nobody go down with $10, especially Dr. Fraser and those kinds of people and Joe Thomas, and say that Major and my good friend. I need this in my phone, but say that they could get $10 roti, and then next thing I get locked up. You know, but you know, Friday you don't cook. You go over to the nutritional ball center and
cooking from Thursday night.
From Thursday night you rather cook. If your belly full, you come down by Daniel and they finish it off. You know,
exactly.
You know, because I passed 2 shops yesterday. You know, whatever they want to do, they're my constituents, you know, here in Fitz, so I have to look out for them, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I see the whole garage, like a warehouse full of people and full of food and stuff and so forth. You know, but you know he's on the ball. So again, I join with you.
Yes.
And with Daniel and Daniel said he's a North Windward man too, you know, even though his good friend has passed on, you know, that's his second home.
Right.
Yeah, so we would be at those 2 big events. So
all right, great.
Take care.
All right.
Okay, sis. Thank you. God bless. Let me take this call up.
But I got a
call before the break.
It means the NDP busy Thursday night.
Definitely.
They're busy Friday
and Saturday.
We're busy Saturday.
Definitely. Welcome to New Times.
Good afternoon, Ayala.
Hey, good afternoon, bro. What's up?
What time for registration?
Bishop is today.
And Wayne tell me to tell you he needs some help to get his idea.
Okay. Bishop is today. Today is for bishops.
So I have to go.
I think Lago Heights is on I think is on the 6th.
Next month. You have the passport and pass.
Your board paper and a copy of the board paper.
And a photocopy.
A copy of what?
A copy of the board paper. The board paper and a photocopy of it.
Both. So I have to get both of them?
Yes. Everybody. Board paper and a copy.
Wayne himself they talking?
Yes, Wayne speaking.
But when he call him big and bold. You have to have a photocopy of the board paper.
So if I get the copy, I still have to get a photocopy?
Yes, you have to have the board paper and a photocopy of the board paper.
Well, I might have to get a Friday.
Well, Friday is a holiday, so you can't get it. So if anything, you get that like Monday, and you go next week, Monday and Wednesday, and do it. Yeah.
Well, that might be easier for you, because next week is the 5th or 6th going to be in Lago.
Lago, right.
So that might work out good for you.
Okay.
Yeah, so that might be better for you.
Next week Monday is the 6th.
my thing want to my ID want to renew.
The Wednesday the 6th.
Don't expire already.
Yeah, well,
when next week, Wednesday, they're gonna be in Lago, right?
Lago,
They're giving you a lot of time. It's nearer to you. Get the photocopy and the board paper and go Lago by the barracks next week, Wednesday.
Okay then.
Okay.
So you're right. So you don't rush for tomorrow. Next week, you're right in the dome.
Thanks very much.
Okay,
I will look forward to you. Thank you.
All right, bro.
And good to see you coming back. Yes,
yeah, God bless.
So that the break, is it?
Yeah. Let me this other call the hole and let me see what they.
Hello.
Hi, how are you doing? Welcome to New Times. You're the final call before the break. Okay.
Okay, good afternoon, my family.
How are you doing?
I want to congratulate Teach with that wonderful meeting last Friday.
I swear you're going to donate to watch.
And then
Peter.
I reach a little late because I don't hear my speaker talk. And they tell me he was there early and...
No, you ain't coming today because last week he take all the talk.
No, I know.
Oh,
I
you mean last week?
But yes, that Friday, the meeting in Bayabu, I didn't reach there to hear you talk. Use my guy. I like to hear talk in any political meeting, you know.
Yeah, but a talk don't run go down curtains.
Yes.
So I was forced in Bayabu and last in curtains.
So so when I reached, there was a good crowd, wonderful meeting.
Yes.
And those things.
Yeah.
I even meet your chairman the other day, and I have something planned for you, you know?
All right. We know we could depend on you.
Yes. I have something planned for you. So
before you go back out? When you go?
I don't go. I back out.
Back out.
Oh, you back out already? You say, what is this?
I leave yesterday.
Wow.
I leave yesterday, but
all right.
Was an experience, and I say, I want to tell you.
No, not on radio.
Yesterday,
not on radio.
The flight, yes, I don't want, because, you could come to radio, because when I leave there yesterday, the airline come in, when it land on the tire blow out.
Where reach? It land away in America?
No. When I pick it up in St. Vincent, when the plane land, the tire blow out.
In St. Vincent?
The tire, so I don't know why.
Again?
Yeah, man.
What is this?
So I was there about an hour and some before
you get to leave.
This is a regular thing, no?
Okay.
Yeah.
That ain't good.
Yeah, so I just there listening to the program. So
all right, thanks
keep
again.
up the good work.
Well, I was saying to the caller before you, my brother, that Fancy and Owe had to come out for them. Well, it's the same thing you have to do with Victoria Village in South Wind.
Well, they stand solid as a rock.
Solid as a rock.
Yes, before I leave, I done most of the youngsters.
Yeah.
I don't make sure they get the copy of the board paper who for go.
Yeah.
And everything.
Especially them boys around the block, they're right up there by the corner there.
By Simon. Yes. Them teach we say all the way, man.
But you can see and feel the vibes at these meetings, though. That is a different thing. The young people coming out and
yes.
Yeah, it's different vibes.
And I run through them some place, some stubs and bad feelings because the ex-president not get to run. So
well, very good.
So they say they're leaning on me.
Yeah, you could train your way to it.
Yeah, so you say leaning on nice selfie, the guys them.
The guys that used to be wrong them, yeah, okay, good.
Yes.
Okay. That's sound good.
I drop one to football, and he say, well, he would have support the ex-president because he helping them out with football. But through that now, he on my side.
Great. All right. We'll take them 1-1.
Yeah, enough.
Yes, so all the best.
Well, you see, the good thing about it is that any of these constituencies that win, whether it is the North Wind that we just spoke with, you in South Wind, North or South is government.
True.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the caller got.
There you go. All right. Well, that was our final call before the break.
Sure you want to take this one, right?
Okay, let me see if you take this one here.
Short and sweet.
Welcome to New Times. Your call before the break. Your last caller. Welcome to New Times.
afternoon, my friend.
Hey, good afternoon.
The man that went to oranges yesterday and show off on people. So they give people house. When this government go and rob the people from the land. So Mitchell give them the land and he go and rob them from the land and now he'll show off.
Sad.
You hear me?
Very sad.
It's for the people to remember what he did
right.
and
you
don't forget
have to
it.
remember you have to remember your last meal.
Yeah, that's right.
Now the last one, I want to remember before what he took from them.
All of that too.
That's what they must remember. What he took from them, so what he is giving now is really theirs own. Because he already took things from them. So they must remember that.
Yeah.
Okay, have yourself a good evening.
All right.
Your thanks. It's so important for the people of Northwood to rally around.
Oh yeah, definitely, Chevron.
I mean, this is historic. You can singularly, if you want to come and we teach in the South, North and South, sweeter yet, bring the NDP into government.
Of course.
And history will reward you.
Of course.
And you know, I'm like, but I didn't even realize this thing. Northward, Southward, we have two great Johns.
True. Definitely.
John and John.
John and John.
Sound like a legal form.
I know.
I didn't even see anything like this.
Yes.
So I go.
Yes, mate. So we're going to take the break now and then we'll come right back after the break.
Okay.
The place to be on August 1st, Emancipation Day, is at the West Kingston Community Fair at the Nutrition Netball Center. For the kids, we have bunks and castle, trampoline, face painting, punchboard, puzzles, sweet stalls, games and treats. Adults, don't get jealous. We have ring toss, dominoes, card games, and a whole lot more. There will be food from the local variety of every kind. Only $10 per plate, full of quality and variety. You name it, we have it. Then the OTR foods will be done on the spot. Come get your madongo bakes and dukana. Of course, kongs, chicken, and liver roti. That's mouth-watering. A full stop bar awaits you. Music all day, and Dr. Fraser and Jomo Thomas will continue to educate us on the true meaning of emancipation. From 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Bring the whole family. Let us help to emancipate the youngsters whom we are helping to get to school. Come out for a worthy cause. It's the West Kingston Community Fair at the Nutrition Netball Center. See you there.
General Hardware still has the best prices on steel, lumber, and plywood. So go on, compare prices. And if by chance you find a better price, no stress. Just talk to the General, and they will beat that price plus give you special priority delivery. Yes, General Hardware offers free island-wide delivery on most purchases, so you never have to worry about getting your goods on site on time. Plus, shopping at General Hardware is a pleasant experience with friendly, knowledgeable staff always ready to serve. What more could you wish for, huh? So come to General Hardware for proper service, lowest prices, free delivery, and see why nobody beats the General. Nobody.
Get dinner and candles alight, popcorn for your movie night. One stop and get it right. It's that good. We've got what you're looking for. All the brands you love and more. Get everything at Massy Stores. Massy Stores is where you wanna be. We take care of you like family. We do all that we could to treat you like we should. It's that good, it's that good. That good. When you shop at Massy Stores. That good.
Massy Stores, our family serving your family.
Lewis Pharmacy. We specialize in friendly service with a personal, professional touch. Hence, we take pride in offering patient counseling on all prescription and over-the-counter products. We welcome inquiries on prescription drugs, vitamins, herbal preparation, fitness nutritional products, cough, cold, allergy, and all other health care products. For the convenience of our patients and surrounding community, we are situated uptown opposite the bus stop at Juicy Building. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Saturdays, 8:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Lewis Pharmacy.
Shop at Lanes where you come first. For value and quality you can trust. Lanes. For home hardware, fashion and more. The best prices at every store. A warm fancy welcome is waiting for you. At Lanes, your family store for value.
Randy's Supermarket is perfect for all your grocery needs. We have a range of liquor, liqueur, and wines, fresh and quality bread, and our weekly specials will simply amaze you. Conveniently opened 7:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. Mondays to Thursdays, and Fridays and Saturdays 7:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. We have competitive prices and friendly staff. Randy's Supermarket, located at Lower Bay Street and Terrell Street. Call us at 456-2994. Randy Supermarket, where shopping is fun.
There are many cleaning companies, but there is only one company that cleans, and that is Vinci Clean. So you don't have to wait for a season. Cleanliness is enough of a reason. Just finish building your dream home and wish to move in? Then Vinci Clean is for you. Do you have oil mark where that car is parked? New tiles just laid and want to remove tile grout, cement, or paint? Vinci Clean is for you. Shampooing of chair sets, mattress, carpet, house cleaning. Vinci Clean is for you. So whatever cleaning you need and for the best prices and quality on the market, telephone 431-1360, 457-1649. Vinci Clean, Vinci Clean, Vinci Clean, the best in service.
Introducing Kitty Care Plus Pico-Actin Syrup and Mimglobin Liquid from Maya Organics PVT Limited. Kitty Care Plus is an optimum nutrient for growing children. It promotes physical growth and enhances intellectual performance. Pico-Actin Syrup has a synergistic combination of cyproheptadine and B vitamins that help to improve appetite and body weight. And Mimglobin Liquid helps to optimize growth and builds immunity. Get yours today. Kitty Care Plus, Pico-Actin Syrup, and Mimglobin Liquid. Available at leading supermarkets and pharmacies. Agent Bowman's Pharmacy. Call 456-2235.
It's in the feeling in our weak side. It's in the meaning in our spot. It is the thing that sets us apart. Who we are. Cause the rhythm of life keeps pumping. Together going strong. No matter what, we keep this flowing. People, we will go all in. Our hands up in the sky. Celebrating. Come, let your rhythm flow.
CK Grace and Company is the number one supermarket. 100% intention. The Intention Supermarket. We've got more of what you're looking for in multiple locations to serve you more and more. In business now for over 50 years, and you will always say by shopping right here. Oh yes, we're number one. CK Grace and Company, and we are Vincent John, a supermarket for you and me.
Get value for your money. Shop at Richardson Motors.
Shop at Richardson Motors Limited and enjoy 3 services in one. Pop into our convenience store for a wide array of snacks, drinks, and toiletries. Visit our mechanic shop for specialized treatment for your brakes, exhaust systems, and wheel alignment at our garage. But there's more. When you shop at Richardson Motors, get a free oil change service, clean, high-quality fuel, or shop from a wide range of automotive parts and accessories. We are conveniently located along the Arnesville Main Road. Drive on up.
Reliability, convenience, and variety.
Richardson Motors is your number one stop.
Since 2012, we have provided reliable, professional dialysis services in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We are now proud to offer you new solutions for your health problems. Each new solution is being delivered to you with the same high degree of care and professionalism. We also use the best technology in the delivery of our services. So, does your doctor need a precise view of what's happening inside your body? Let us perform an ultrasound for you. Ladies, if it's your breasts, then choose our mammography service. For all issues related to men and women's health at any stage in your life, our team can perform the necessary investigations to put your mind at ease and recommend solutions for your problems. If it's to see within your chest or check for broken bones and fractures, then use our state-of-the-art U-Arm X-ray service. For you aging men and women, we can now check your bone density, which will reduce any complications that may arise with overall bone health, osteoporosis, or arthritis. Health Solutions will provide answers and results in a timely, accurate manner in the most comfortable environment, while you are taken care of by well-trained and experienced staff. Please call us today at 451-2836 or 434-3170, or visit us online at healthsolutionssvg.com. You can also follow us on Facebook or Instagram. Health Solutions, where we are providing solutions in SVG with care.
We would like to say that Captain Bligh XO aged rum is the best rum in the world. And now we can. Voted the world's best rum at the World Rum Awards 2014, Captain Bligh XO aged rum. World class in a glass.
Bonady Supermarket in Kingstown, serving the nation with quality service and excellent prices. At Bonady Supermarket number 2, located at Upper Middle Street, we are proud to serve you. We are second to none. Call us at 457-1616. We at Bonady Supermarket number 2 will always be here for you. Bonady Supermarket, serving the nation with quality service and excellent prices.
The excitement is building for the West Kingstown annual raffle, with the grand draw happening live on August 1st at the West Kingstown Fair. First prize, a massive 65-inch Roku Smart TV. Stream all your faves in crystal clear quality. Second prize, a dreamy weekend trip for two to Mustique Island. Luxury, vibes, and pure relaxation. Third prize, a grand food hamper packed with all your favorite goodies. Plus, even more amazing prizes to be won. Tickets going fast, so get yours today and support a great community cause. It all goes down at the West Kingstown Fair on August 1st. You don't want to miss it.
Hey! We all in on this. Enough is enough. This is it. Enough is enough. The people say they gone now. You want to hear that again? Enough is enough. The people say they gone now. Properly gone. What hidden in darkness must come out in light. Yes. Don't you be a coward. Just stand up and fight. Remember they fight the teachers like they have no right. Remember forcing them to take vaccine. All of that was spite. Enough is enough. The people say they gone now. You want to hear that again? Enough is enough. The people say they gone now.
Oh yes, enough is enough. They're gone now. Enough is enough. Yes. All we are looking for now is for the elections so that the people can go out and make sure that we remove the Unity Labour Party from office in this upcoming general election. Let me welcome you back to the New Times program. Remember, tomorrow night out at in North Windward, Langley Park at the office for Sister Chevron John. That's the NDP North Windward office in Langley Park. And we're inviting all the people out in the region there and nearby to come to the meeting there, the emancipation meeting with Sister Chevron John and her crew. You need to come on out and be a part of it, show your support, your continued support for her in these meetings. And then on election day, you vote solidly for the key and make sure that Sister Chevron John will be your next representative in North Windward. And then Saturday night, well, Friday is, as usual, the Emancipation Day fair for Brother Cummins and West Kingston. That will be at the Nutrition Center. You can't afford to miss it. You know, you don't have to cook on that day. You just come on out. Lots of food will be there. And, you know, the food is pretty reasonable, very reasonable. So you can come on out and have food for yourself and for the whole family. You know, or you go down. Well, I'm going down for my vegetarian roti. That's my stuff. I always go for Emancipation Fair by Brother Daniel Cummins in the West Kingston area. So you just go down to the Nutrition Center there and you will have everything there for you come Friday, God's willing. And then Saturday night, the big lunch of Brother Philip Jackson, next representative for the Maracay constituency, that will be taking place in the Richland Park Junction. So you can't afford to miss it. It begins at 7 p.m. in the evening. That's Saturday evening. So you got to come on out, show your love for Brother Philip. Those of you in Maracay, Richland Park, and all the other areas, Evesham, Carre, Mespo, Glenside, all about Mountain Q, and all the other areas in Maracay. You come on out, show your love and your support for Brother Philip Jackson and the New Democratic Party as we launch a candidate who will be taking that seat by storm when the next general elections come in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We are looking for the date. We are looking for them to announce the date. We know they're kind of scared, but they still have to announce it, whether they like it or not. They will have to announce the date. So come on out Saturday night and be there with Brother Philip Jackson, 7 o'clock at the Richland Park Junction. So don't forget those. Friday night, that will be Langley Park, Sister Chevron John at the Langley Park office or Emancipation meeting. Then that's tomorrow night, Thursday night, sorry. And then Friday, West Kingston Emancipation Fair. Come on out, have your lunch because food will be there. Lots of food and drinks always be there. Snacks and everything will usually be there, cakes and so on. You can buy your portion, whatever you want. Come on out, bring the family, bring your friends, and have a good time on Emancipation Day with Brother Daniel Cummins and the West Kingston crew. And then Saturday night, the 1st of August, Saturday evening, 7 p.m., Richland Park Junction, that's where we will be. We are launching Brother Philip Jackson, our candidate in the next election for the Maracay constituency, and by the grace of the Lord, we believe the next representative for the Maracay constituency. So you come on out, be a part of it. That will be on August the 4th, which is this coming Saturday night. Just be a part of it. You can't miss it. You know, the major had to step out because he have another engagement that he has to attend, so he had to step out. So he's not in studio here with us. But he was mentioning some things to show how this administration lacks accountability. And they're just doing things the way they please and not really constitutionally. But I'm going to ask a few questions. We know that the Prime Minister here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, okay, let me take the call. I'll come back to that. Welcome to New Times.
Welcome, Brother Idol.
How are you doing?
Well, I'm doing great.
Okay.
Yeah, let's speak a little cricket. I notice you have a lot of neophytes going on certain radio stations, and all of a sudden they're speaking about cricket. People who don't know the difference between a stump and a bail. Yeah, because people believe that West Indies cricket just started failing since Kishore took over.
But West Indies cricket was down since in the early 90s.
Hold on, let me give some of these acolytes like Sion and Candy and some little bit of base information. In 1986, the West Indies went to Pakistan, and we were bowled out for 53. Let's repeat that, 5-3. And this was the West Indies team. Gordon Greenwich, Desmond Haynes, Viv Richards, Richie Richardson, Roger Harper, Jeff Dujan, Tony Gray, Malcolm Marshall, Courtney Walsh. Some of the greatest names in West Indies. 53 we were both up in this size element. Fast forward to when Brian Lara was there, 1999. Australia bowled us out for 41 and 47 and 51. And the 51 we lost in plays. So it's not Kishore is not the problem with West Indies. We have been declining since 1995.
Kishore could never have been the problem. The thing is, if you put aside into bat, I mean, these are men who are supposed to have some kind of pride and so on in themselves. You go into a wicket, you have 204 runs to make to win a match. You have 2 days plus to make it in. What mindset you have that you will go into that wicket and all you out down for 27? You listen to the captain in the interview after. I don't know if people listen to that, because he said after the first 3 wickets went, you couldn't really come back from there. And that has to be a joke. That to show you the mindset. That is not the fighting spirit that the West Indies used to have when they had Richards and Lloyd and those kind of people. 3 wickets you lose and you can't come back from there. Who say you can't come back from there? So it's the mindset of the cricketer. It had nothing to do with Kishore Shallow. Kishore Shallow wasn't in the wicket batting to go and fail. He's the president of West Indies cricket. But West Indies cricket ain't declining under him if it now happened, like you now go down under him and you blame him. Cricket was declining for a long, long time in the Caribbean.
But listen, brother Igal, on the contrary, since Kish got there, we have done things that we didn't do in 30-something years.
But we didn't beat Australia in 27 years in Australia. We win them. We didn't beat Pakistan in Pakistan since must be 29 years or something like that.
Yeah.
We went there and win. So what we blaming him for? Because they came now and lost against Australia. Yeah, the loss was terrible. To get bowled out for 27 is a disgrace. I mean, you can't say no. It is a disgrace, but who to blame?
But I got 2 years ago, India went to Australia.
Yeah, and was bowled out for 36 runs. They were bowled, and India is a stronger team than the West Indies, but they were bowled out in one of the matches for 36.
But you see, the problem is a lot of people just following blindly what the old club is saying. That is the problem. A lot of people, they are brainless. They don't have a brain. They cannot think for themselves. So
that is in the minority. The good thing that kind of mindset is in the minority.
Correct.
The people
whatever the old club says, they just following blindly. Now I hear Andrew Mason, who is a mercenary, saying a whole other shit. And Andrew Mason is no authority on cricket. Authorities on cricket were people like Rex Pereira and Tony Cozier. Andrew Mason is just a mercenary. It's who pays the piper. He plays for.
Right, so
now, they're having a circus out there. So the cost of more than $1 million US. So taxpayers' money. Recently we have 75, 67 primary schools in St. Vincent. They organized a primary school cricket recently, last year. We had 8 teams. So we have not been putting in money for the development of cricket. Cricket long ago, as you know, we played cricket everywhere, and it like our school is on vacation now. It was non-stop. So we played, so cricket was part of us. It was in our DNA. Now, T20 cricket, which is a goat match cricket, that is affecting West Indies cricket. When our PM was chairman of the Prime Ministerial Subcommittee on Cricket, from 2016 to 2023. He did absolutely nothing on cricket, and West Indies was failing.
Yeah, but you know, so but I want the program go down with just the cricket thing right now, you know, because that for me that's a business of opportunity that they are really seeking right now. The fact remain, the man had 25 years in office, and if he was genuine with anything to deal with the legends, he would have dealt with them a long time ago. This is just an opportunity because you have taxpayers' money and you can spend it, and you see an opportunity to try and put some gas in your flagging engine for election, but that wouldn't help him when it comes to the election. So I am not bothering him right there. All right, bro. Okay, have a good day. God bless. Welcome to New Times.
Yes, brother Igal.
Hey, how are you doing?
Well, I'm all right. These people will use all kind of distraction. Is election year, and they will use all kind of distraction. There is no other way they feel they could win the election by using distraction.
Well, that's why I ain't getting distracted with them.
Right. If Vincent Shan and the young people wanted to pick up and get distracted by this man, now he trying to get his son in. But young people should read and Google things. You had Papa Doc and Baby Doc in Haiti, and that was a disaster.
More than you had the two aside up in Syria.
And then you had the boards in Antigua from fathers, son, brothers, this, that. You couldn't get accountability. You had others. And if Vincent Chan, had to put them guys back, St. Vincent doom.
Well, St. Vincent more than doom. It's already almost doom right now. The only hope St. Vincent have right now, politically, is to vote the NDP into office, to vote back the Unity Labour Party. I mean, St. Vincent gone. When you think of it, that you can't even produce $3 million that is needed to put up to get $49 million. You have to borrow the $3 million. When a country come to that state, that country has hit rock bottom. It has gone. You know, and it will take the NDP to rescue St. Vincent and bring it back, just like it took NDP to bring back St. Vincent after the Labour Party. It will take NDP to bring it back after the Unity Labour Party.
These people is so lie, brother Igal. We have a man in the country is so lie. What I will say, that his tongue is like a pitch prop. When the Coast Guard is sticking in Union Island, they didn't need to wait for high tide or a boat to help. They could have just go and put his tongue on the prop and it'll come off easy. Because they're so lie. They're so lie, trying to distract people and bringing down Dr. Kishore. But Dr. Kishore will lick the man they got going and coming.
Going and coming. So I'm frightened about that one at all. So I ain't bothering with the distraction. I just encouraging people to stick with the NDP. Go on out to every meeting that you hear the NDP is having in your area, your community. Be a part of it. And then when election come, make sure you go to the polls in every constituency and put your X next to the key, which is the symbol of the New Democratic Party. And make sure that when the votes are being called, NDP will be home high and dry after the next general elections.
Because they got nothing to tell the young people more than trying now to distract them after they done mash up the country.
I know. So I'm going to take a couple more calls because they're coming in on the line there.
Yeah.
Okay. All the best.
Go ahead, yeah.
God bless. Okay.
All the best, yeah. Thank you.
Welcome to New Times. Welcome to New Times.
Brother Igal.
Hey.
Good afternoon, sir.
How are you doing?
I bless. Something hit me a couple days ago. How could we live in a 2 by 2 country and we can't unite our country, but we could talk about we want a united West Indies?
Well, as I tell you already, political opportunism. That's all it is. And people trying to distract. You listen to the speech the Major give in Parliament, it had some of that same element you're talking about. You can't unite your own country. You can't even unite your parliament to say come together on something. You talk about the cricket, but you ain't talking to the opposition leader. So you can't sit down and talk with him to come together with the cricket. But you telling people to unite in the Caribbean, the guy is a hypocrite. That's about it.
Both are hypocrites. So I had to put on my post and say, fool attack, but a fool listen.
Fair enough. So.
We do better than what I'm saying.
Long time. So we ain't bothering with that. We just rallying the people to get them out on election day to go and vote and make sure we get rid of this sickness out of the country. The ULP is a sickness and it needs to be taken out of the country so that the country can revive and catch itself again.
Yeah, man. All right, buddy. Thanks.
Okay, God bless my brother. Have a good day. All right. Welcome to New Times.
Hi, good afternoon, brother.
Hi, bro. Good afternoon. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine, and you?
Well, not too bad. By the grace of the Lord.
Well, it's great to hear that. I know I missed Major because he was on earlier.
Yeah. And, he left after.
Let me preface what I'm going to say. I'm going to be very brief. In the marketplace of ideas where we all live, it's very important that we consume information that is based on fact. And I have to thank, I said that to say this, I have to thank that caller who called in with
with some of the information on the cricket
statistics. Exactly. And these are the things that helps to shape perspectives. And with all and sundry being thrown at Dr. Kishore Shallow and holding him responsible for the demise of West Indies cricket, it's important that we have that perspective to understand that he's being very, very, very unfairly treated. But I also want to end my comments by referring to what Major said in Parliament on Monday. And incidentally, the previous caller and yourself alluded to exactly what I was going to say. Major spoke about charity beginning at home.
Yeah.
That we should treat our own, in a way that allows us to then expand outward into the region, And he talked about the soccer players that have never been recognized. But inside of that, we have to understand that unity begins at home also.
True.
You cannot live in a disunited household and then go and attempt to unite your neighborhood. It's hypocritical. It is antithetical to exactly what you're allowing in your own home. And this is exactly what the Prime Minister is doing. He's not only from a political sense disrespecting the leader of the opposition by refusing to have a conversation, refusing to work collaboratively with him. But at the same time, they're preaching unity. And I listen to the speeches on the other side. And they're talking about the unifying characteristic of West Indies cricket and all of that stuff throughout the annals of West Indies history. But at the same time, an event that separates themselves, or they're willing to separate themselves from the governing cricketing authority. Major spoke about respect for institutions.
Yeah, and they had to humble
and how
themselves.
could you talk unity How can you preach unity while it's almost as if they're saying, listen to what we're saying and ignore what we're doing. That's not how it works in politics. But I want to say, I am so heartened by the progress that the New Democratic Party is making.
Yeah.
I am excited for that day, that new dawn, after the results are announced, where a breath of fresh air, a new aura would invade the hearts and minds of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, from the highest hills to the lowest valleys, from the northern tip of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, from St. Vincent to the southernmost island in the Grenadines. And I love my country.
Definitely.
And sometimes I find myself at a loss to describe, to even capture, mentally understand what has happened in St. Vincent and the Grenadines over the past 24 plus years. But as we always say, hope springs eternal.
True.
And the New Democratic Party brings a message of hope for the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And I want to encourage all my fellow Vincentians, rationally thinking Vincentians, when the time comes, send an emphatic message that this man who have led this evil regime and the rest of his coterie, they need to pack up and go, because our country deserves surcease. Thank you, Brother Igal. Blessings on you. Keep up the good work. And St. Vincent and the Grenadines, I love you.
Okay, thank you very much, bro, and enjoy the rest of the day. And God bless.
You too.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yeah, so that was our final call for today. Well, let me take this one and make it short, and this could be our final call for today.
Well, I am just so sorry that I wrap somebody's ears, but you know I don't really like to call back.
No,
Major
go ahead.
just said something there, and I know Major is full of confidence in himself. He doesn't need any validation, but Major just said something there about the Constitution and how Ralph tweeting the Constitution. Ralph, no, Igal. And I think if Saturday, let me just listen out, and I will give the whole thing was done. He know that he gets into power, but not to the Constitution. So that he will have no regard for the Constitution, because the Constitution never aid to get him into office by following the Constitution. He never get there. So it's a man who never had no respect for the Constitution of St. Vincent and Grenadines. Long as he all is concerned, he continue to fool people and stay in power. But Ralph, you must remember, you fool everybody until when I figure it out after Sir James spoke with me, and it took me some years to keep and ponder upon it, but I figured it out how it was done. How Sir James was going to destroy you politically, and but the process, because Sir James didn't have the help, you get away. You thought you get away, but trust me, we know how it is done. The Constitution never aided you to get into power. That means you can have no problem. You have no respect at all for it. My brother, you guys have a wonderful evening. Take care.
Thank you very much, bro.
People hear the whole deal of these. Don't worry.
Okay. God bless. All right. Yeah, so that was our final call for today. Let me just remind you to tomorrow night. It's Langley Park. We go in there by the office of Sister Chevron John. There will be a meeting there. We're North Windward, Sister John and the North Windward crew. So you got to head out there, give her your support. All of North Windward come down, give you support. And then on Friday, there will be, as usual, Brother Daniel Cummins and the West Kingston NDP constituency will be having the Emancipation Fair right at the nutrition netball court. You got to come on down there. Remember, lots of food will be there. You can get your food very reasonably priced. You can eat your belly full, bring your family. Everybody can get something. And remember, all the proceeds that come from there go back right into the community to help persons who are in need in that community. So don't forget it. You got to come on out, be a part of it. And then Saturday night, 7 p.m. at the junction at Richland Park, we'll be launching our candidate, Brother Philip Jackson, candidate for Maricopa. We will be launching him there this Saturday night, the 1st of August. So you got to come on out, Maricopa, be a part of it, regardless to where you are in Maricopa. You need to head up to the junction, support Brother Philip Jackson, support the New Democratic Party, and make sure that on election day, when you go to the polls, you vote solidly for the key. And in Maricopa, you will elect Brother Philip Jackson, and throughout St. Vincent and the Grenadines, you will elect the New Democratic Party as the governing party for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So until then, you take care of yourself, stay out of trouble, stay close to Jesus, and if it's the will of the Lord, the program will continue tomorrow.
They say NDP is not the team for you to rid SVG of poverty. But I say no, no, no way. Friday has the best team. If we vote for ULP again, our children's lives will be at stake, because ULP don't care for us. All they want is power and authority. If we vote NDP, we'll be saving lives. So let's come together and vote NDP. Let's vote NDP, 'cause together everyone will achieve more. Let's vote NDP for progression and not segregation. 'Cause now is not the time for separation. But I silence speaking and manipulation. And let's vote NDP. Vote NDP for a better SVG. Vincentians, our role is important, because NDP can't do it